Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the show. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed yet still humble host, Mukluk. Today we are once again back for Guild Wars Tuesday and currently visiting the EU servers. Home of Rose MMO, but currently he's asleep, so we're safe for now. Let's get started. Want to go to my homestead, but I can't do that from Mukluk, so I need to go somewhere else in order to open the homestead portal. Did you see the blog post? I have not. I saw someone linked me on the Discord that there was a trailer, and I see the trailer is linked in the blog post. So we'll need to go over that. We'll go over that in a little bit here. Trailer reaction. Yeah. I'll do it. Video and blog post. Yeah. Here. Hold on a sec. I'll pull it up on stream. So like this is the blog post. Repentance coming to Guild Wars 2. And then there's a trailer as well. Let me open that up here and pause it. Turn that down. So yeah, I've got both of those, and we'll check those out in a little bit. Is the patch today? No, it's 1 week from today. The patch is next week. How did Fable, aka Evil Landlord Simulator, go so far? Despite the fact that Fable came out in like 1970 and then it was remastered in 2014, it had better controls than Monster Hunter, which is a low bar. So I would say it did okay. I'm not like, oh, this is the best game ever. You know, it's a product of its time, but it was fine. It was fine. I'm gonna keep playing it. So right now we are like 2.5 hours into it or something like that. We did the beginning of the game where you're like a kid, and we did the part of the game where you're like a teen, and now we're like a young adult. Is Fable like Kingdoms of Amalur? No. Kingdoms of Amalur, excellent game. I love Kingdoms of Amalur, but Kingdoms of Amalur is a game where there's kind of like a railroad of a story, and then there's side quests. Fable so far, the main story, there's a lot of different ways to do it. Like, because you can essentially there's constantly decisions like farmers will put up a request for the guild for a hero will come and fight off bandits. The bandits are like, screw you, and they'll put up a request, please help us rob the farmers. And so for every quest you could choose to help the good guys or the bad guys, basically. Like help a child beat up its bully or help the bully beat up the child. So it's really simple. Basically, for each outcome, you could do the good thing or the bad thing, and then, you know, see how you want to end the game. I don't know if there's like a neutral ground where you do half good, half bad, or what. But so far, I've been kind of a good boy. But yeah, that's been Fable so far. Been trying to figure out the control scheme. Mark, did you see the trailer? I have it open. I haven't watched it yet, Rajani. Thank you. I did the beta for Monster Hunter. I found the controls so terrible. Dude, so many people are like, Muck, I think you might finally like this one. It has good keyboard and mouse controls. I open it up. I try out the insect glaive, and it's like, to leap onto an enemy, press Shift RV. Anyway. I like that your choices affect your look, like in Star Wars KOTOR. Oh, yeah, you would look very Sith-like if you kept doing evil stuff in that game. Are you gonna play all the Fables? I don't know. I don't know right now. I always prioritize newer games that I'm interested in over older games I'm interested in. So, and right now, we just started Fable in the evening and Dragon Quest XI in the morning. And both of them, I would say, after one session of each, I feel like, yeah, I would not mind playing more of this. But both of them, for example, will go on pause when the new Guild Wars 2 update comes out next week. You know, stuff like that. So, would I play more of those games? Yeah, possibly. Fable 4 is coming, so you gotta catch up. I mean, I managed to catch up on Kingdom Come Deliverance. That was such a good game. Yeah, I still sometimes have the itch to, because Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 has hard modes that are insane. Like you were dropped on the head, your head as a child, so you get less XP. You have a tapeworm, so your food does less. You're thin-blooded, so you bleed more easily. You sleepwalk, so you don't always wake up where you went to bed. You you can't see yourself on your map. It's like a realistic piece of paper, so you just have to figure out where you are at all times, which is really confusing with the sleepwalking thing. So like there's a temptation to play KCD 1 again, like on max difficulty, and just see what happens. Do you have a guild for fans and subs? I have a guild that anyone's welcome to join. It's mostly people just asking newbie questions and mooching benefits, and I don't mind that. If you do exclamation guild in the chat, there's a short instruction, and if you follow that, we can get you in one of them. We actually have 4 guilds, because each one has a cap of 500 people. So we've got 2,000 slots, and we move people around. How about Monster Hunter Wilds? Monster Hunter Wilds made me appreciate Veilguard. Isn't Fable 4 coming out in 2016? I don't know anything about Fable 4. I'd have to look it up. Being thin-blooded was a real problem for European royalty because of all of the close relation marriages. Yeah. Hold on a sec. Where's my dialogue? I can't hear it. Praise Joko. There we go. Okay, it's fixed. Mug, is Dragon Quest 11 good? Tutu, I've played it for 4 hours. Okay, I'm only 4 hours in. I'm not even that big on anime games, and right now I would say I'm having a pleasant time. Right? It's a turn-based game. It's actually turn-based, not like Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger drove me up the freaking wall. And the graphics and stuff are gorgeous. Like, the world is beautiful. The story so far actually has me a bit interested. Like Monster Hunter Wilds, I played one stream of Monster Hunter Wilds, and I felt like I was watching Paw Patrol with my kid when he was 6. The story was like intended for a child, from the 5 hours that I saw. But the 4 hours I've played of Dragon Quest 11 so far, the story was actually like quite engaging. So the story's good, combat's fine, you know, it's turn-based stuff, the world's beautiful. So yeah, I found it pleasant, and I'm totally okay to continue playing. I want to mooch benefits? That's totally alright. And then you hunt the damn Paw Patrol. You hunt the dang Paw Patrol. Okay, that one is done. Let's get the crowbar, and let's get the stuff at Arborstone. I can't watch Fable. The characters' faces make me shudder every time. The people do have some pretty goofy proportions, that's true. I like the Dragon Quest games tend to look a bit goofy, and the naming of monsters and skills are a bit infantile and very punny, but the MSQ does have some gravitas. Yeah, I have 3 spells right now in Dragon Quest after 4 hours. I have Heal, Frizz, and Sizz. And Frizz is like a single target little fireball, and Sizz is like a multi-target fireball. Nope, that's the wrong one. That's the right one. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Alright, got all of that. I think we're good there. Now to go through the alts. Did you watch the trailer yet? No, I have it open. We're going to go over the blog post and the trailer in the very near future. Hey, Chip. All right. What's up? You gonna join us? He's thinking about it, chat. He's thinking about it. What is it? What's up? What's up? Good morning to you. Will there be Dragon Quest 11 after Guild Wars 2? I'll be back on Dragon Quest 11 tomorrow morning. Today is mostly Guild Wars 2. How old is Chip? His age is almost the same as the stream streak that is in the stream title every day. So he is 6 years and some change. Nearing 7. Getting there. Mukluk, you do fractals today. I'm up for almost anything today. I mainly want to get my farm on and prepare some legendaries for the big giveaway. So for those that don't know, on YouTube, I am at 99,000 subscribers. And I said I would do a huge giveaway at 100K. I have 3 legendaries so far, and I'm seeing if I can get any more before then. So if you're not already subbed to my YouTubes, you should totally do that. There's links to both my YouTubes. Shameless. Let's see. Beavis is down there. And Combs is here. Honey is there. Yumuk, I haven't managed to watch it yet. How did Sarah CM go? It's dead. In total, it took us 2 hours and 48 minutes to get a kill. And only 1 time during all those attempts did I ever die before they called a wipe. So I'm pretty happy with how I did. I was a quickness DPS, and I kept quickness up on my party. I kept up in damage barely with the other quickness DPS from the other subgroup, and I wasn't feeding, so I'm pretty happy with how I did. Like, I've mentioned it before, I would rather not do content than be a dead weight in a group and get carried. And I convinced myself that I didn't get carried in that group. I did my part, so I'm happy with that. Now, I don't know that I'm going to do it again. That fight is so, like, scripted. Like, you have to do everything to the letter that it's like, ugh. But yeah. Any Warhammer 3 plans after 6.1 patch goes live? I don't know anything about the 6.1 patch. What are they up to? I don't know anything about it. Let's see. Total War Warhammer 3 6.1. 6.1 dev blog. Changes to Kislev. Devotion. Zinch. What the heck? Bro, what is all this? Okay, so they're changing. Okay, so not. No. Hold on a second. I'm looking at their blog post, and there's a thing that says free units. As a further little goodie for this patch, we've got a pair of new units for you to enjoy. What is this artwork? This is a guy with a knife and just like a freaking MS Paint grenade in his hand. And then like a goblin with 2 cigars or something. Yo, this is the official teaser art. That's Greg, I guess. Yeah, that's Greg. Although, wait, that might be a sling. Oh my god, that looks so awful. Dude, what is all this? Okay. Zinch is getting an update, huh? I really, like, I did, what was it? What's his name? Not the Zinch Lord, but the Warlord one. Oh my god. Dude, it's, I haven't opened the game in months. Sec. The Warriors of Chaos? The Warrior of Chaos guy that's like Zinch-ish was my first ever win on max difficulty. And it was a lot of fun, but I haven't actually played like pure Zinch. Have you already talked about the new trailer? I have not. That's coming soon. The more difficult something like that gets, the more scripted the encounter becomes. I know, but that also means the less flexibility there is, right? Oh, dang, I did not mean to do that. I need to port this character back. I clicked the wrong thing. I meant to click the prototype position rewinder. Yeah, so it was Sarah CM. I mentioned it's extremely scripted because of how tough it is. And yeah, it there's not a lot of flexibility there. You basically have to just follow the script to the letter to get the kill. And you know, because of that, it's like, all right, well, there's not a lot of room left to just try wild and crazy new things. So, did it once. Don't know that I'm gonna do it again. But I did it the one time.
Transform you for a short time.
Stream dead, or is it just me? Hope not. Bluebell says stream is fine. Hey, Muck, Blue, and wonderful Guild 2 enthusiasts. What's up, Jersey? How's the trailer for the upcoming patch, Muck? Haven't seen it yet, Zonix. Coming soon. People just getting settled. Okay, got all that. Let's see, that one. And rewinder. Oh! God, that's an annoying one. What was that? My Patreon patrons can get sound effects if they're above a certain tier, and that one is just dumb. That one's dumb. Like, will you make what news for the vid update? If I think it's newsworthy. And I think we're about at that time now. Let me go up here. Let me go to the news spot. This is my newsroom up here, looking down among the peasants. Hey, Mark. Hey, Lord Fitna, how you doing? Okay. Let's see. Hi, Chip. Chip is here, actually. What's up? He's ignoring me. He's washing his hands right now. Get petted, get petted, get petted, get petted. Okay. Let's get this prepared here. So where are my news things? Okay, so what is the new stuff today, chat? We've got the blog post. We've got a YouTube video. Is there anything new on the gem store? Dainty bee wings. No. I don't see anything new in the gem store. Black Lion chest. Anything new in the Black Lion chest? There's the blow kiss emote and the campfire chair. Pretty sure those were both there last week. Is a big patch next week? Yeah. Next week is the... What is it? The 6-month patch? 6-month patch, yeah. Gem store in 1.5 hours, I think. Yeah, probably. All right. Let's get this set up here. All right, so this is probably going on the YouTubes. We'll figure it out, but for now, let's see, what can I close here? Close that program. All right, so gonna go into YouTube mode just in case. So, all right, hello gamers. Today is March 4th, 2025, and we have got some light amounts of Guild Wars 2 news. They have got a blog post that came out as well as a YouTube video in preparation for next week's big patch. So just to clarify, the big patch, which is the 6-month update for Janthier Wilds, is next week. Just to make sure everyone is caught up, when Janthier came out, they said there would be a lot of stuff on release, a lot of stuff at the 3-month marker, the 6-month marker, and the 9-month marker. So 4 huge releases of content, and we are nearing the 6-month marker, which is going to be on March 11th. Studio update Repentance is coming to Guild Wars 2. Greetings, Tyrians. We're thrilled to share details about the next update for Guild Wars 2 Janthier Wilds, Repentance, launching on March 11th. This chapter brings new trials and discoveries to Tyria, including a new map, the Mist-Burned Barrens, a land where strange forces stir and long-buried Mersat secrets begin to surface. Prepare for battles that will challenge even the most seasoned adventurers, along with a host of other exciting updates. Let's dive in, shall we? And then there is a trailer. I've got that open in another tab here. And let's just do this, and let's see what this is. I have not seen this yet.
Bavanisos. My people.
My
The
bond.
city built in victory, but cursed by greed. How the mighty have fallen.
Behind every corner we wait. From shadow we watch. This is who you bring into battle, Iskarin.
Okay. Alright. Oh, there's more. I'm sure she's fine. Guild Wars 2 Janther Wild's Repentance. Okay. So let's recap that. So Mabon is talking about his people, which are the Mursat. And so we've got some kind of like hologram or spell or something, or recording, I don't know, that Mabon left. And he's talking to Isgarin here about what's going on. They go here, which contextually appears to be a Mursat city. And fighting our way through there. There's a bunch of Bloodstone elementals. Some Mursat projections or something. I don't know if they're just like spirits or what. Because we were under the impression that they were all dead. Look at the end of the video, all the features listed there. I'm not there yet, hang on. We got this person doing a weird beam attack thing. That might be from the eye. And the environment looks very much like... almost like Echovold? But it's like the forest from Echovold or from Janthier Century, and then there's just like, you know, just ruins around. And the ruins almost remind me of the old Kaning. And just a bunch of characters fighting Mursat and Bloodstone Elementals. We got Cairn here making a guest appearance. We got, what's her name? Sorrow, the Wizard Bear, is showing up again.
This is who you bring into battle, Iskarin.
And let's see. And what is it going to include? I think this was covered later on in the blog post, but the just reading this right here. Story continues.
Mukluk bobble, mukluk bobble, mukluk bobble.
Thank you. Into the Valley of Shadow, A Legacy Damned, and Penance for the Past. New explorable map, Mistburned Barrens. Enhanced Mount Balrior Raid Wing, Challenge Mode and Legendary Mode. Convergence Boss Update, Greer the Blightbringer. New Mastery Track, Mursat Shadowcraft. Additional Homestead Decorations and Wizard Vault Refresh. More achievements, rewards, and relics. Okay, and then we've got this scene where apparently the commander, presumably, is like going on an acid trip. And we're getting blasted by something. Okay, so that's the trailer. Let's go back to the blog post. Picking up where Guild Wars 2 Janthier Wild story left off in Godspawn, our allies have just finished their heroic battle against the Titans atop Mount Balrior. Ura, Decima, and Greer have been defeated, but this alone has not ended the blight that looms over Janthier, and our journey is not yet done. Upon Ura's death, she claimed that the door that the Titans entered Tyria through remains open. These words rattled Isgarin and Waiting Sorrow, who informed us that Mabon had cast a ward over Bava Nisos, the ruined Mursat city, to hide it and its dangers from the rest of the world. But with his death, that ward fell, and somewhere inside, a mist gate sits open. When work began on Guild Wars 2 Janthier Wilds, we knew that we would be exploring mysteries that have been teased since the release of the original Guild Wars, which we're celebrating the 20th anniversary of this year. From the fall of the Mursat at the Titan's Claw to the many misdeeds of the White Mantle, these are some of Tyria's darkest, bloodiest moments. Now, you and your allies must venture further into the Isles of Janthier to reveal these long-forgotten histories. Maybe with this knowledge, we can cleanse Janthier once and for all. If you have Janthier, do you need to pay? No, this is part of Janthier Wilds, so if you own Janthier, this is an update that would be included in what you have. We've traveled from the comforts of home in Lowland Shore into the stormy, damp woods of Janthier Century. Now we must sail to the ruined home of the Mursat to figure out what Ura warned us of, starting just outside Bava Nisos in mist-burned Barrens. And got a picture here of some of the ruins at not Echovold. And another shot of the ruins. This one from like inside of them. And another shot with a whole bunch of what appears to be like bloodstone textures blocking doorways and stuff. All right, Mistburned Barrens. As the Tyrian Alliance sets out to explore the ruins of Bavanissos, they face a uniquely hazardous environment. Even though hundreds of years have passed since the Door of Comely was opened, the Barrens were still fraught with the remains of Mursat experiments in spectral agony and long saturated with bloodstone magic and mistburn. The ghosts of the Mursat and their victims cling to the land, forever haunting this cursed place. I was right, they were ghosts. To safely explore the grim landscape, the Tyrian Alliance has put together survey parties to unravel the mysteries buried within the crumbling corridors. Players will be able to participate in 3 unique surveys from the base camp at the ruin's mouth. To the north, players will reactivate an enormous dormant construct and use it to cross a spectral agony-flooded valley. In the center, players will utilize Asuran golems to delve into an ancient library and investigate the mistburn that has spread across the Isles of Janthier. Asuran golems. Players in the south will lead a procession of Tyrian Alliance members into a laboratory, once utilized for bloodstone sacrifices and experimentation. From a design perspective, our goal is to ensure that anytime a player enters the map, there are rewarding structured events that you can jump right into. Now to investigate the buzzing sound that scouts have reported emanating from the woods. And another screenshot here, what appears to be like a little base camp. New arrivals. Hold on, and take a drink of water. All right. New arrivals. Next week's Repentance update brings several exciting additions to Guild Wars 2 Janthier Wilds, including the highly anticipated challenge mode for the Mount Balrior raid. If you've been searching for your next raid challenge, this is your chance to join the race for the world first completion as guilds push the limits of coordination, strategy, and execution. And for those seeking the ultimate trial, the final boss, Ura, will be available as a legendary mode encounter on March 25th. We plan to stagger the release of challenge mode and legendary challenge mode releases like this going forward to give ourselves an opportunity to address encounter balance concerns before the legendary mode is released. On that topic, just really quick for anyone who, again, is out of the loop. Historically, if you look at all the raids Guild Wars 2 has put out, most of them don't have a challenge mode. There are many of them that are just like a normal mode and that's it. Then there are quite a few that have a challenge mode option where you click the moat outside and it tweaks the fight in some way. In some fights it's hardly noticeable, in others it's a massive, massive difference. Then there was Ceres. Ceres came out in Secrets of the Obscure, and when they first released the challenge mode, the guilds that were trying to beat it to, I don't remember, I think it was like a week. I think it took like a week before someone got a world first. So it was really freaking tough. The best guilds in the game took a week before anyone could take it down. It was overtuned. So ArenaNet was like, okay, we made this too tough. We're sorry. We're going to turn it down a little because that was not our intention. And you know, the masochistic players were like, no, we like the pain. And ArenaNet was like, okay. How about this? And what they did was they split it into 3 difficulties, which they had never done before. So there's the normal mode, there's challenge mode, which is still quite challenging, but it's not like, you know, only the top 10 people in the game can beat it. And then there's legendary challenge mode, which is everyone has to be playing perfectly for 10 minutes, and if anyone makes a mistake, you're all dead. You know, and legendary challenge mode is like also everyone needs to be doing like, you know, 50k damage per second and stuff like it's crazy strict what you have to do to get it done. So, you know, there's the 3 difficulties. And this is what they're talking about. So the challenge mode, the middle one, which is still going to be quite tough, is going to come out a week from today. And then they're going to see if they need to tune anything. And then legendary challenge mode will come out on March 25th, which is 2 weeks after that. Okay. Greer the Blightbringer will also make his debut in the Mount Balrior Convergence, which will add a new variation to the final boss you encounter there. Expect familiar mechanics executed in new unpredictable ways that will keep your group on their toes. And then we got a picture here of a valley with what looks like some Mursat spirits floating around. So currently, the Mount Balrior Convergence, again, just to make sure everyone knows what's up, it is a public event that happens every couple of hours, or you can make a private one anytime you like and invite a bunch of people in there. And right now, the only boss that is available in the Janthier Convergence is Decima. Whereas if you go to the Secrets of the Obscure Convergence, there's like half a dozen different boss options. So they're adding Greer to the options. Now, I don't know if you will get to choose if you fight Decima or Greer, or if it will just do a coin flip, or how that's going to work. I guess we're going to find out. But I would imagine it's going to be very similar to the Greer raid boss. So yeah, there's a lot of there's boon corruption. There's a lot of projectiles, so anything with anti-projectile stuff like the Herald bubbles and stuff like that is going to be very strong. There might be ads that we have to kill, and then we get back on Greer, stuff like that. The Greer raid boss is already in the game. I already have a guide for that. If you want to watch that, just to see if it might give you some help that might assist you on the convergence, that is available to you. Okay, continuing. With the addition of a new map and story chapters, we're introducing the Mursot Shadowcraft Mastery Track. For lore enthusiasts, we've recently explored Mursot history and its ties to Guild Wars 2 Janthier Wilds in a narrative team blog. And there is this. This is the Mursot Primer. I did a video on this the other day, but as always, the links to everything I'm talking about will be in the description down below if you want to read that again yourself. If you're curious about the origins of the Mursot, this deep dive will provide insight into their role in the story and even offer hints about the upcoming Mastery track. New relics will be available to further customize your builds. If you missed out on our recent developer stream, the Balance team showcased some of these new relics. Catch the full VOD on our Twitch channel. And of course, a new release means new rewards, including updates to the Wizard's Vault and Twitch drops. Ooh! Stay tuned for new next week's blog, where we'll dive into all the details. And shameless plug here, whether I figured they were doing Twitch drops, but whether they are or not, I will of course be streaming on the day of the new update the entire day on both my Twitch and my YouTube, and that will be on the 11th. And then I'll probably be doing like an almost 24-hour stream that first day, but on every day after that, be doing just a lot of Guild Wars 2, but not like the whole day. Can't ignore the family the entire week. All right, we got another screenshot here that almost looks like World v World. Oh yeah, World v World updates is the next section. Yeah, I was gonna say this looks like the World v World keep. Yeah, so we got a keep here. All right, World v World updates. In the March 11th update, we're introducing a long-awaited quality of life improvement aimed at improving the visibility of World v World guild membership. Is this update today? No, this is next week. This is a week from today. A new column in the guild panel's second tab will display an icon next to all members who have designated that guild as their World v World guild. However, this information will only be visible within the guild you have personally selected as your World v World guild. So if I go into the game right now and I open up this, we've got some guilds here. And if I go to roster, I imagine that they are going to add another column on this screen somewhere. However, if I select another guild, but I haven't selected it for World v World and go to the roster, I imagine that the column is not going to be there. Okay. Savage, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Okay, looking ahead to the March 25th update. The World v World team is focused on refining the World v World reward system, tackling performance issues, and implementing adjustments based on player feedback, along with other quality of life improvements. Several key changes are on the horizon, including consolidation of reward tracks to enhance accessibility, improved map currency acquisition via reward tracks, addition of a brand new World v World weapon set, new restrictions on Tactivator use for keeps and Stonemace Castle. Really quick here, just a pause here, to again include everyone. So if you've never done World v World, you go in there and you fight for keeps, and you fight for, there's castles and towers and little camps and stuff like that. And essentially, inside many of them, there will be things called Tactivators, and it's like a lever. And you go up and you click on the lever and something is going to happen. Maybe like an airship swoops by and bombards the enemy that's at the gates with a bunch of damage. Or maybe it releases like a chilling fog that spams chill on all the enemies, or a healing mist or whatever. And anyway, if you don't know what you're doing and you go into a keep and you just like, oh, what does this do? And you use the levers, you could waste them. And then they're used up, and then they're on cooldown, and then the team might not have them for when they need them. So I would imagine that this is some way of making it to where, you put certain people in charge of them so that other people can't waste them or something. Because it's kind of been a running issue that, like, you know, new person who doesn't know what they're doing wastes the lever thing, and then it's not available when the group needs it a few minutes later. So I'm not sure what they're doing here, but I imagine it's related to that. Is it true that this game is dead? Yes, it is so dead. They've actually gone from doing expansions every 5 years to expansions every 1 year. Yeah. Tuning the health pools of Keep Lords. I don't know if they mean up or down, because they recently buffed a lot of them, so I don't know if they went too far and they're going to do it back down, or if they're going to do it up even further. Updating victory points and skirmish values, refining how progress and success are measured in World v World. PvP Peach game mode. We haven't heard about Peach in a while. Late last year, we ran the first beta event for the new PvP Peach game mode, giving players a glimpse into our development process and an opportunity to provide feedback on our prototype. The event was well received, generating a wealth of player feedback through participant surveys. Since then, we've been working on updates to refine the mode based on that input. We're excited to announce that another beta event is planned for May 20th to 26th, giving players another chance to experience the mode and share their thoughts. We'll reveal more details about the changes as we get closer to the event date. Let me see if I can remember what my feedback was on the push game mode. So, for anyone who didn't try it out, it's very similar to any, like, push the payload thing from other games, you know, your Team Fortress, your Overwatch, stuff like that. And so, you know, there is an objective, and you're pushing the objective, you know, between your side and the enemy side. And because of that, it draws a lot of the attention there. So if you are playing a build that enjoys team fighting and staying with the group, you might love that map because it forces that. It forces people to come together in one big pile. But if you're a build that likes to run around and assassinate people and pick them off one-on-one, you might like that map less than a normal PvP map because, again, people are drawn to be together in large groups on that one. Also, if you win super fast or lose super fast, the game's over in 2 minutes. You know, like if you come together and one team just smashes the other team over and then they just push all the way to the end, game's over in less than 2 minutes. So on one hand, if you are getting farmed, it's over very quickly. So that is a pro, I think. On the other hand, the only matches that really last more than a couple minutes are the ones that are decently balanced between the two sides. Any problems that kind of existed in the other game mode do exist in this one. So like if you're like, wow, I hate it when Willbenders one-shot me, guess what? That's not different. Yeah, stuff like that. So it does, like, any problems that were a result of balance are still going to be a problem there. But if you're playing something that enjoys like team fighting, then like I myself enjoy healing when I get the option to do so. So I loved this. Things like Willbenders were still a problem, but I was able to just do stupid amounts of group support because we were all team fighting the whole time. Okay, Guild Wars 2 in the spring. While Repentance is only a week away, several festivals and bonus events are happening before the launch of our third Guild Wars 2 Jan 3 Wilds update later this year. Take a look at what is coming up this spring. Here we go. All right, March. Guild Wars 2 Jan 3 Wilds Repentance, Raid Update, Ura Legendary Mode, World v World Quality of Life Updates. April, Dungeon Rush Event, Super Adventure Festival, Skills and Balance Updates, World v World No Downstate Week. May has returned to End of Dragons event, Roller Beetle Racing Week, and PvP Peach Beta. All right. And the exact dates for those. All right, so March 11th, that is 1 week from today, Repentance. March 25th, which is 2 weeks later, Ura Raid Legendary Mode and the World v World Quality of Life Update. In April, from 8th to the 15th, is the Dungeon Rush bonus event. From April 15th to May 6th, Super Adventure Festival. From April 15th, Skills and Balance Update. April 25th to May 2nd, World v World No Downstate bonus event. May 6th to May 20th, Return to End of Dragons bonus event. May 13th to 20th, Roller Beetle Racing bonus event. May 20th to 27th, the PvP Peach Beta and Rush. I started to say Rouge. The Peach Beta and the Rouge bonus event. I'm breaking my own vocabulary. And finally, as a reminder of what's still to come in Guild Wars 2 Jan 3 Wilds during the final two updates, we have this handy content chart. So I'm pretty sure this is the same chart that we have seen many times, but it is a very handy one. So this is all the stuff that was released at launch. This is the 3-month update, the 6-month update. This is what's coming out next week, and the 9-month update. So update number 2, the story will continue. We're getting our 3rd map, raid challenge mode, and legendary mode, new homestead decorations, 12 new core relics, core meaning anyone can use them, mastery updates, and new armor set, weapon set, Wizard's Vault seasonal refresh, and more. Stay tuned to our social media channels for more info regarding Repentance, and we'll be back next week with a launch blog covering the main features and rewards. Happy adventuring! And that is it. That's the whole blog post. So, that is what we have to look forward to. As always, I'll have the links to everything we talked about in the description down below. If you want to just go back through and read any of it, or click on any of the links that are in here. And if you've got any questions, problems, thoughts, concerns, or if you spotted anything that I missed, please put it in the comment section to share with others, and I will fight you there. There we go. Cut. It's done. We have made news. All right, chat. Good job, whoever that patron is, for hanging on to your noise. Hello, Mug and Savior Chip. Chip is here. How you doing? He's purring. The motor is running. I'll put him down there with you guys. He's just alone.
Hey, look, it's the tree.
I haven't played since End of Dragon, so I'd be able to ask a potentially dumb question. Taralos, I make a living answering dumb questions. Hit me. Maximum dumb. Let's go. Almost 100k subs. I know. Yes. Yeah, we are near 100k subs on YouTube. 99,154. And I am prepping. Let me show you guys something here, guys. Let me show you. Hang on. We got 2 Twilights. And. Come over here. Alright. We got a Klob Jarny right here. So I got 3 Legendaries ready to give away. And counting. I'm seeing if I can get more together. Got a lot of money worth of stuff to give away when we hit 100k. Alright. We cut out the news. If you craft a legendary spear, are you able to equip it as both land and water spear? Not at the same time, so you could equip it as land spear or water spear, and you can move it back and forth if you wish. If you want a spear in your land set and a spear in your water set, you need 2. Okay. Hang on a second. We're going to... Alright. So, gonna go into YouTube mode, just in case. So, Alright. Hello, gamers. Alright, that's the beginning. I'm gonna share with others, and I will fight you there. And that's the end. Okay. So, Guild Wars 2, news, 3/4/25, and publish. Alright, so that is making the video. And next up is the thumbnail shot. We're gonna need GIMP. The poor man's Photoshop. Ugh. I just thought you smashed the Spotify play button and would start dancing because of exciting news. I heard that Heisen has the legendary backpack already. The light, medium, and the heavy versions. Which is really unique because backpacks don't have different armor sizes. Wait a bit, gonna go make 900 alt accounts? Thanks, Knifecore. I'm assuming I have no Mystic coins and Spirit Shards and stuff. What's the faster way to get Mystic Clovers? Farm Gold and Mystic Forge or World v World reward tracks? There's a lot of ways to get Clovers. Because there's Clovers on the Raid Merchants, the Strike Merchants, the Fractal Merchants, in World v World, in PvP, and the Forging thing that you mentioned. And Drizzlewood Coast reward tracks, which are repeatable. So there's a lot of ways that you could do that. And I think it really kind of depends on what, if any, of those game modes do you enjoy doing. Because, like, if you hate World v World, then farming World v World for Clovers is going to feel awful to you, but you might enjoy Strikes, and you could get them that way. So it really kind of just depends on, which game mode can you tolerate, I guess. Okay, chip thumbnail. What Chip? I don't know that Chip's really involved in this Guild Wars 2 update. Chip, get to work. Let's see. We need. Is there any good shots from that trailer? We could get the commander screaming. Hang on. Gotta go fast. This is Garin talking, Bloodstone Elemental. I mean, this maybe? I'm basically looking for a background image for this thumbnail. It's like if I do that. I don't know. When it's thumbnail size, none of that's going to be legible. So no, probably not that. Also, this is getting too loud. This is too loud. Turn that down a bit. Alright, Char doing the beam. The Char doing the beam. Hold on, what? Char doing the beam. Do you mean when the bear does the thing? There's like the Mersat beam right here. Again though, as a still image, it looks weird. It's Waiting Sorrow. Yeah, that's not a Char. They're both fuzzy though. I get it. Let's see. What about the pictures that they included in this? What did they include? No. Okay, maybe just borrow the thumbnail that they did for their background. Let's see, download thumbnail. And then I'll just put stuff over it. There we go. So that was theirs. Okay. So then I need to add more stuff onto it. Let's see, minions. Let's get the thinky dude down in the corner. Actually, hang on a sec. Shrink him down a bit so he's not covering the whole thing. There we go. Are you excited for the new content? Heck yeah, I am. I'm going to be binging Guild Wars 2 next week, man. I'm going to be here basically from dawn until dusk on Tuesday, and then also the other days. Also, that's when the plushie campaign opens up, exclamation plushie. If you want a real-life version of this little dude, we're working on bringing him to life, and that's going to be opening at the exact same time. So I'm going to be pushing that at least once a day. Did you enjoy Fable? It's an old game, but it has its charm. I would say okay, it's fine so far. Windshark, I'm going to be trying more of it late tonight. It's fine so far. It definitely has a little bit of jank, but not as much as Monster Hunter Wilds, which is kind of funny because it came out 11 years before. Okay. Let's see. Where is... Let's do that. And... Okay. Oh gosh, why is there... That's fine, that's fine. I can work with this. Alright, so... What text do we want here? Next week's update. Let's just do caps lock. Next week's update preview. Could do that. Hold on, I'm looking at all what else coming out. Like story, challenge mode, raids. See, story, CM raids, new map, new relics, homestead, decor, masteries, more. Alright, let's try that. No, you know what? No one cares about homestead decor. Take that out. Alright. White text. And let's do this. I care. Oh, okay. Three people care. I'm trying to not cover the dude's head up there. I want to change the font size this top bit. Okay, there's that. And delete that layer, I'm done with that. And do that. And select grow by 10 pixels, add a black background. Oh, ew, ooh, what's going on there? Delete that layer, that's a trash layer. Try that again. Okay, there we go. That's more legible. That's more legible. Okay. Alright. Next. Let's make this pop. Gonna make it pop, chat. Don't make it weird. Alright, and... Okay. Decent? Decent. Alright. Gem store update is there. Need a comma in weeks? It's fine. It'll give people something to correct me on, and that'll be more people involved on the video. New item in gem store. What's the new item in the gem store? Rose Masquerade appearance package. Oh my god. Bruh. What if I have just the cape? God, it's like Phantom of the Opera. Vine bloom weapons. Oh gosh. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Alright, chat. It's time for Easter eggs. What's something really stupid that we need to add to this thumbnail? I'm unleashing you briefly. Hang on. I'll put Dennis right there. Chip? Chip is not really stupid. Shame on you. Banned. A screaming char. Is there an image for that?
Guys, look at me.
Gilwers
I'm so curvy.
All right. Gilwers 2 screaming char. Image search. Wow, you know what? I got one. Hang on a second. This, we found something. I don't know where I'm gonna put this, or it's gonna be subtle. You know what? Maybe we could hang it from the Mersat's belt, like he hunted a char recently. There we go. He's a headhunter. Okay. Let's see. Sid from Ice Age. PNG. This is stupid. He can surf in on the new update. There you go. Alright, what's the next dumb thing? Put Bram's head on the belt too. Young Priest searing Gwen from Guild Wars 1 just because I'm in a nostalgic mood. Guild Wars 1 Gwen Priest searing PNG. If nothing comes up, I'm not doing it. I'm actually surprised. Okay. Alright. That's not a PNG! Hold on a sec. There we go. Now it looks like the Mersat is like trying to wrangle a whole bunch of misfit children. Friggin' Gwen and Dennis and Sid and some screaming Char. Like the Mersat is just like an underpaid daycare worker now. Let's see. Killer Tomato from Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. What? Killer Tomato from Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Imagine my FBI guy watching my Google searches right now, and he's just like, what the hell is this wrong with this guy? Sid from Ice Age, Gwen from Guild Wars 1, Killer Tomatoes? Is he a problem? PNG. You know what? This will hang on the belt also, and it can be what the Char's screaming about. Char's looking at the tomato screaming. Alright, there. Okay. Alright. You should really put Bram in there? No. Alright, let's see. Thumbnails. Guild Wars 2, news, 3, 4, 25. Nope. 3, 4, 25. Lots of eggs. In this economy? Eggs? In my thumbnail? In this economy? Rose's head? Rose was in a recent thumbnail of mine. Also a YouTube short. Okay. Alright. So, let's save that. Did it finish making the video? Refresh page. There it is. Alright. Download video. Okay. So now I gotta wait a few minutes on that. $8 per egg. $8 per egg. That's crazy. Okay. Let's see. Using the Mystic Crafting module. How close are we to another one of these? We got the clovers. We got all of that. So I could put that together. So refined homestead stuff and the shard stuff. So... homestead... where's the shards? Oh, they might be in the one bag that doesn't show up in the Mystic Forge. There we go. Alright. That's a piece of the next legendary done. Okay. I've got another Drakar's Horde. I could put that in the bank. Search Dracker. Rose dressed up as an e-girl on one of his streams. You gotta get that on there. He didn't tell me about that one. I didn't know about that one. Mug, I'm new to the game. Do you have a class you recommend that has some oomph to sword and greatsword attacks? Guardian? Ranger? Necromancer, believe it or not. Those have some oomph. Mesmer, if you want to turn your greatsword into a laser cannon. Also good. condensed my image. Alright, so we need gift of everything. Gift. Alright, venom, blood, fangs, bones, dust, totems, scales, claws. Okay. Okay, there's condensed magic. There's might. Did I already have some? I already had a blood and venom in the bank for some insane reason. What the hell? Okay. And move this down here. Okay. Condensed magic. Condensed might. What? 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 Condensed magic, condensed might, clovers, and embracing refuge. I gotta get the clovers out. Clover. Okay. Refuge. Okay, magic might. Where's the clovers? Oh my god. This freaking bag. I swear, I'm gonna make a new 32 slot bag just because of all the trouble the Omicron Bandolier gets in. Just because it constantly hides things. There we go. Gift of the Homesteader. Okay, that's a step done. Okay. Gift of Dust. Did I make an extra gift? I might have. Let's throw that up there. Whoops. I'll be carrying that around for the next year. Let's see. Gift of the Homesteader. Throw that right there. Okay. Today's a happy day after 8 years PvP. Finally played enough in a season to claim top 100 title. Nice. Congrats, Brush. Are we crafting yet another Club Jarny? Yeah. Just for giveaways. On that note, can I get any more of this gold out of my bank? Yay! That's another week's worth of gold. Just made a 5th Club Jarny. Yeah, it's a very easy to craft legendary. I've done 3 so far. Before this, I had never made more than 1 of a specific legendary, and I've made 3 since Jan 3 came out, playing 1 day a week. It's pretty crazy how easy they are. Okay. Let's see. Let's run over here. Sell junk. Alright, did it finish downloading the video yet? I think it did. Alright, let's do upload video. And that. Okay. Alright. So now, the news video is uploading to YouTube's. And we're going to hit reuse details. And there's the last news video right there. Yeah, just copy everything and then I'll change it. Okay. And where are... Okay, so related links. Here's the blog post. And here's the YouTube video. Okay. And let's see, it's March 4th. March 4th? March 4th? March 4th. Okay. Let's see, where's the thumbnail? Thumbnail. Hold on, this folder has terabytes of thumbnails in it. I'm waiting for it to update. There we go. Okay. Preview for next week's Guild Wars 2 patch. I probably don't need... Hold on. Preview for next week's Guild Wars 2 update. I think that's fine. Okay. Not a sale. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't select the game. Oh no, it did. Okay, it's fine. It imported that. Why put next week instead of March 22? Preview for March 11th Guild Wars 2 update. How about that? Is that satisfactory? Okay. Does we do Mug put everything on the desktop? Actually, one of my external hard drives, I have many full external hard drives, and another one is about to be full. Okay, so it is currently processing that right there. Okay, so let's see. Close that, close that. Maybe keep this open in another tab. People might ask for this. Okay, so now I just gotta keep an eye on that. Alright, time to buy NAS. My wife and I have discussed that before. Like, I'm kind of an open book with most of this stuff. I do okay for myself. You know, like, I can support me and my wife and my kid. But not a lot of anything extra crazy. And a network-assisted storage is a big investment. And also, it has a power bill. So, it has an upkeep cost. And, you know, so far, we've determined that it's not yet worth it to do that. Because it's a big expense. But maybe someday. 2 monitors full of folders of JPEGs and shortcuts. No, I've got all my thumbnails in a folder, and that folder has some I mean, dude, I'll show you. I don't care. Hold on a sec. Okay, so here's the folder. Why is it viewing like this? Hang on. View by list. No, that's not right. What? Details. There, that's how I usually have it. All right, so you got a lot of folders here, like collabs with other people, completed games, Raft, Riftbreaker news, Guild Wars 2, stuff like that. So Guild Wars 2 miscellaneous, yeah. So and then there's some unsorted ones down here, but there's so much in these folders. There's years of thumbnails in these folders, so there's just a lot in there. Have Minimuck commit the videos to memory and then redraw them on demand. Redraw them on demand. Give me Muck a coffee. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Toggle the chip plushie mode. Sure. Okay. Alright, we're caught up. Alright, so at this point, we're just waiting on this to finish processing. Actually, I can add the outro thing. I can go ahead and do that right now. Let's see. End screen, and that one. Okay, now I gotta wait on it to finish processing. Alright. Okay, what else can I do to advance this project? So Gift of the Homesteader is done. Mr. and Son's Gift of the Mist, Gift of Research, Gift of Recollector of Memories, which is Memory of Bearkin's Hunts and Victories. Why does it not... Oh, I see the problem. There. Okay. I've got Hunts. Victories is doing raid or convergence things. There we go. Okay. So I need to do more raid or convergences. Alright, is that a Blish Hut add-on? Yeah, that's Mystic Crafting. If you do !Blish, a whole bunch of the guides I've made for them will come up. And the Mystic Crafting module is one of them, and it's what you just saw, and I really like it. It's very handy. The people demand ship to be pet. I think he hears the garage, because I think my wife just got home, because she was running some errands. That's why he was, his head was popped up. There you go, chat. Alright. And so, I need to do convergences. So, let's see. Go down here. Come on. There we go. Let's go over here. Let's see what we can do. Try to put one together. Orange cats, best cats. I think all cats are fine, but he is wonderful. All right. Let's see. Hi, Mug. Already watched the trail for Repentance. It looks mysterious. Yes, Face. I have. I have indeed. I have indeed.
Hi, Mug. Already watched the trailer for Repentance.
I thought he wasn't going to say it.
Looks mysterious. Smile.
All right. For anyone who is interested, here is the squad join command. I am currently on EU. I'm gonna put it on the Discord as well. Doing convergence on EU if you wish to join. There we go. All right. So setting this up. If you are also working on legendary spears or just want some easy money, it's a good time to get in here. Good time to get in here. Builds. No EU. Yes, I'm on EU. I'll be on NA later this evening, just like every single Guild Wars Tuesday. I will visit both, but right now I'm on EU. I know, so sad. Sad trombone sounds. What's your hammer? What is this? Sledge of the Red Witch. I don't remember where I got it. You'll have to look it up on the wiki if you want it. How do you enjoy some true democracy on EU server? How do I enjoy true democracy? I don't know. I'm just here to hit things with a hammer. As long as we get like 30 plus, we'll be fine, but we can take up to 50. What areas should I be in to join? This is my first. Slash squad meet at, and then I'll link the waypoint. For the new folk. It's the hammer from Desmina. Oh, that's interesting. I've only killed Desmina like maybe half a dozen times. So I guess I got lucky. I joined your squad from NA, but you're on EU. I didn't know I could even join cross-regional squads. Yep, the game does let you do that. It does let you do that. You can buy for Magnetite if it doesn't drop. Might be on the Magnetite merchant. Did anyone already tell Muck that his map reaches into the chip cam? Oh, I need to turn off the chip cam anyway, because Chip jumped down. The throne lies empty. Alright, I think it's been long enough, so I'm going to put it into the group finder now and just let anyone in here. Let's see, Janthier Wilds, Convergence, Advertise Group. Converging, all welcome. We are opening the floodgates. Let's see what we get. Chip is the boss. He comes and goes as he pleases. Yeah. Alright, we got 30 plus. We could definitely do this. Let's see. Join the fight with a pre-made squad. I will pay for it. That's fine. And zone in. Alright. Sorry, Muck. Wait, what? Sorry for what? What are you apologizing for? What did you do? If you provide quickness, please move yourself into a new group alone. If you provide alacrity, please move yourself to pair up with one of the lone quickness people. The alacrity people are very slow to respond. Power food here. Oh boy! Actually, wait, do I still have a power food buff? I might. Oh yeah, I've got 7 hours on it, because I actually used a primer the other day for the first time in like a year when I was doing Sarah CM. So I've got 7 hours of power food. Alright. That's good enough. If you are pure DPS, please fill in the groups up to 5 each. Oh, a hero banner as well. Nice, 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 nice. Mux, since you killed Sarah CM now, are you going to tackle Wing 8 CM as well? I might eventually do it. Here's the thing. I've done server first raid leading. I've told this story before, right? There was a time in my life that I enjoyed banging my head against the brick wall until the brick wall broke, right? I don't really like have the energy to do that these days, you know? I don't mind the idea of, after people have spent weeks figuring out the strategy, going in with a group, doing my part, carrying my weight, and executing the strategy. I don't really want to just slam my head into CM Ura for like a week or two on end trying to figure it out, you know, from nothing. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Alright, we've got enough to begin, so I'm going to begin. Muck old? Yeah, me old. Muck Druid or Untamed? I'm quick Untamed right now for the group I'm in. It happens with progressed age. Nah, it's really the content. Like, let me give you an example. Right? There are some really fun little games that are 40 hours or less that I could play on stream. I could then make an entire playlist on my second YouTube channel for my playthrough of that game. I could then do a game review of that game and either recommend or not recommend it to people. I could make a lot of content playing through a game. And then maybe there's funny moments, right? There's clippable moments, things like that for YouTube Shorts. If I just have 100 hours of footage of me slamming my head into Ura, there's very little I can do with that. Like, except for, like, if you're racing to be, like, the world first or something, and you're the one who gets it, it's a lot of time that I'm not really making content that I could do other things with. So that's kind of why I don't really do progression stuff anymore. Poor Noxxi. She could remix it. Look, I love the remixes, like the what 8 hours of V Rising's max difficulty looks like, stuff like that. I will say that historically they get very low views. So using that as a that's not something we can use to, you know, convince. But I do really enjoy those videos. Started GW2 a few months ago. Very fun so far. Nice, JPEG. If you have any questions, let us know. Glad you're enjoying it. Wouldn't really say he's casual. I mean, I would say I do play it casually these days. Like, I think it's fair to say that I play pretty casual these days, but at the same time, I do know a lot about the game because I have 9,000 hours in it. Speaking of Noxxi, have you seen her latest meme video? I don't know. What was her latest one? YouTube Noxxi. Ultra kill. Gabriel is angry at my friend's ultra skill issue. What?
What does tectonic mean, Stoic?
No, I have no idea what this is. Casual 9,000 hours. You can put. Oh yeah, no. So okay, 9,000 hours. Like, you can have people that have played the game for 10,000 hours and they still can't break 3K DPS. So you could say that in terms of how much effort they're putting into their gameplay, that they're casual. But if you like look at how many hours of their real life they've thrown into the game, then you would say, oh, this guy's a hardcore gamer, right? Like if their wife's about to leave them because they won't get off the computer because they are doing Shadow Behemoth for the 47th time that day, then they're not a casual in that regard. Like there's many ways you could look at it. All right, these assignments are for after you get a sled. Group 2, go west. Group 3, go east. Group 4, go to Maw of Baurior site. Group 5, go to Cavern. Group 6, go all the way north. And then Group 7, keep this camp alive. Everyone else, help anywhere you can. Okay. Nox contacted the voice actor of Gabriel from Ultra Kill to make fun of Drew Cake Mix. I don't know what Ultra Kill is. I have 11k hours. I'll play since beta still, consider myself casual and not into hardcore progression stuff. Yeah, so what I was saying is, like, when someone usually says casual, they typically mean bad. But, like, when it comes to how much effort I've been putting into, like when it comes to how I'm playing lately, like, dude, convergences and open world events, I would say I'm playing casually right now. So, and like, that's a totally fair statement. But in the past, I have done the try-hard stuff, so I'm capable of answering lots of questions related to that. I have 11k hours of play since beta, so it's casual. I'm close to breaking 43k DPS barrier on the Golem. That's awesome, Sant. Which class are you playing? I think I would have a very hard time of breaking 43k on probably any class. On Harbinger. Gotcha. I've gotten into the high 30s with a couple classes, but that was when I was bouncing through lots of classes, trying different things. The Mukluk hates me. Adrian, to quote Thanos, I don't even know who you are, so I have no hatred for you. What's up? Let's see, hi Muk, what is the best way to obtain amalgamated gemstones besides borrowing them on the TP? There is actually, like, 50 recipes that make amalgamated gemstones, I would highly recommend you pull up the amalgamated gemstone recipe page on the wiki, because you might have the materials in your bank to make like 80 of them and you don't even realize it. Like, anything that like looks like a little gemstone, like even like corals and things like that, you can make amalgamated with. I'm glad CMs and LMs exist for people that are into that, though, and it's fun to watch Twitch races. Sarah's race is fun to watch. Yeah, sure. What can I assume your friends list on Steam is full, right? If someone wanted to gift a game that's on sale. I mean, I could make room on it. The thing is on Steam, if you want to give someone something, you have to be friends with them. And I have done many, many, many giveaways over the years where I friended someone and then just sent them a thing. So I've got like thousands of friends on Steam, and I don't know who 99% of them are. So if I need to like remove some I don't recognize, like I'll do that. If there's a reason to do so. I'm gonna AoE res these folks. Okay, that was messy. All right, if you finish your area, please go and help other people at any other area. And we need to turn in essences also. So if you run by the ghost bear, turn those on. Adrian says, I'm poor. What? What are you crying about? Hold on a second. Dude, what? I'm looking at your message history. Are you old enough to be on Twitch? You know you have to be like, I think it's over 12. You could get in trouble. This guy's weird. Muck, when does your CM Wing 8 progression begin? After other people figure the fight out, and then I will reap the benefits of their labors. You mean you could be in trouble?
Acts of Titan spawn. Patrol the mountain diligently.
All the orbs make amalgamated. I just look it up on the wiki, but also a jeweler could tier up small gems to bigger gems.
On their own, perhaps, yes. But if allowed
13 is minimum age. That 13 is over 12.
overwhelm the camp, potentially very troublesome.
We need to turn in more essence, so if you have any, find the place to turn it in. That ramp is not cat friendly. FBI open up sound file.
When the patrol fell, it left fewer of the stranger's minions
All right, turn in essence.
for now. An unsettling, eerie fog rolled
Little bit more. Little bit more. Mike, I can't remember the game that you played and it uses your PC as a play card. Do you remember the name? Inscription? I think it was Inscription. Yeah, it had a moment where it was like, pick a file on your computer with a lot of size, and I picked Guild Wars 2, and it turned it into a play card. And it's like, alright, if this card dies, I'm deleting that file. And I was like, what? Hey, we rezzing.
Who shall I strike down first?
As the wayfinders reach the top of the mountain, a ghostly image of distant memory appeared. With a focused mind, he channeled his energies, forming a
I'm trying to do the rotation I did on Sarah's CM, and it's not working. I'm like, why isn't it working? I realized no one's giving me alacrity. I was like, what? This is all wrong. What's happening? The buttons aren't lined up at all.
We always rise, and you will always fail.
Yeah. Sniff.
There, she ran away.
Still top 9 quick DPS. For now.
the wayfinder was hot on her trail.
I'll swap to a lag. No, it's fine. I'm just complaining for the sake of complaining.
He sniffed and gave chase.
Resub inbound Mukluk.
Woo, I love resubs. Thank you. Appreciate that, Zane. Muck's average Guild Wars 2 experience is spoiled now? Maybe.
You're kidding, right?
Check the same Mukluk voice of the Blish Stories line. What now? Exclamation Blish if you need the Blish tutorials I've made, if that's what someone's asking about. We've got a command for that. Whee! Oh no.
Look at Muck almost making 100k subs on YouTube. Mukluk, he has come so far.
I know, I have. So exciting.
Quit running away, you big dumb titan.
Which way? That way. He's busy at the moment. Let me see if I can fare any better. Finding you something. 100 CM for Idol. What's the question? Do you get a play button? Yeah, the first play button is at 100K subscribers on YouTube. And I would say I average like 500 subs on a slow month and 1,000 on a like a crazy month. So I'm probably on track within the next 60 days to get it. Zach is looking for get to the point guide for 100 CM fractals. Oh, Lonely Tower. Okay, I have not made a guide for Lonely Tower challenge mode. If you do exclamation fractals, you'll see a list of all the fractal guides I've made. I am sorry, I have not made one for the Lonely Towers challenge mode. I think that might be the only fractal CM I don't have a guide for. And that's because I myself have not done it. Yeah, after the fight, I'll be able to see chat more closely and I'll catch up. Oh, that was unfortunate. Mukluk corner pocket. Wow! Dude, the Jade bot plus lick wounds plus bandage self. Ranger privilege. You're not missing, I'm not doing it, you'll even say some race also doing it. Well, when Lonely Tower for CM came out, I tried it a couple times with pugs and could not get a kill. And then I kind of just gave up and I never went back. Like, it seemed like the general consensus from the community was that they didn't like it. So it kind of felt like a waste of my time to focus on that instead of making guides. So I don't remember what it was, but there was something else that was available at the time, and I just was working on that other thing. Oh my god. I'm AoE rezzing a group of these.
Always rise, and you will always fail. Get back!
Yeah! You can do it!
Almost. GG. Nice job, all. Well done. Thank you. GG, all. Well done. Let's see. I remember Lonely Tower had a lot of issues at release. It's all good now. Not CM version regular. I'm also genuinely shocked that I've barely dipped my toe into Janthers to drunk. Lonely Tower at release, like, I remember I joined with the group and I was like, wow, I love it. This is just the right amount of challenge versus, like, you know, like how tough it is versus being impossible and not boring. And then I went back the next day with a different group and we wiped for 2 hours. I'm like, never mind. I was like, I guess the first group I was in was just good. Because, like, the next group I went in, they were doing what I asked them to do and they could not do it. So it was rough. And then I tried it on CM like one time, and it didn't work out.
The Coden people, the Astral War,
You were working on the guide for Obsidian Tier 2 suffused armor at the time. Oh, maybe that was it.
and fighting the insurmountable as one.
The hate on the Reddit threads for the upcoming update is staggering. What? Why?
And Titans
I never go to Reddit unless people call my attention to it, so... Are there any requirements for the giveaway? Are there any requirements? No, the giveaway is not today. If you read the description, I'm collecting stuff for the giveaway. So I'm at 99k subs on YouTube, and when I hit 100k, we're giving out a bunch of legendaries, and I'm working on, like, building them right now. People on Reddit are just angry about insert thing here. Oh, hang on, let me see. Let's see. Jane through Walt's Apprentice. I'll play returning. Hold on, what are they complaining about? Repentance coming worse. Is it in here? Is this the whining? I'll need to check the update posts on there to see what the community vibes are and people specifically individuals. So I see found it. I guess I'd have to dig for it. I'll take your word for it. Seriously though, Wing 8 CM plus Chantheor Convergence CM plus upcoming Fractal and CM are really exciting. More challenging content, tackle a variety. Yeah, for sure. Haven't seen any whining, just usual 1 or 2 people get downvoted to the bottom. Monk, in your AI CM Sunqua Peak CM video, you said she was the hardest boss in the game at that time. Do you still think that? Well, at that time, sure. Sunqua, okay. So any boss that's been in the game for a while, people are going to figure out how to do it, and they are going to master that, right? So Sunqua, like the fight in Sunqua hasn't changed. However, people have done it so many times that some people make it look really easy because they've done it 100 times at this point, right? It's been so long since I did Sunqua, I would rewatch my own video before I went in there. But you can, you know, so Sunqua CM is a challenge. Like, if you've got people that have never done fractals, Shattered Observatory CM is going to be insanely tough for them. However, I find Shattered Observatory CM to be quite fun because I've done it 100 times and it's very engaging. But yeah, it really depends on what you're comparing it to. If you're talking people have never done it before, yeah, Sunqua CM is freaking tough. If you have done it 100 times, then it's not that bad. Are we getting Twitch drops next week? Yes, that is what they said. I don't know what they are, though. Shatter hits you with a lot of stuff happening. Sunqua hits you with heal, Condi, clinch checks. Yeah. Well, Sunqua has the occasional stuff in the dark phase where you have to, like, turn and kill the ad really fast or die. You know, it's just like turn, DPS check that thing. All right, back on boss. I remember when that mechanic used to be trivialized by Epidemic. Now you need multiple Epis if you're going to do that strat, because they nerfed Epi a bit. It was too strong. Did my first Silent Surf today because it was the daily, even just being T1, it was very angry afterward, never again. Silent, I don't hate Silent, okay, what was the biggest complaint about Silent Surf? I think the biggest complaint about it is that it sucked as melee because you're constantly having to run away from the boss. Like, run away because there's an axe, run away because there's a red circle, run away because he's exploding, run away because he smells bad. You know, it was just, you're constantly having to run away, and so as melee people really hated it. I would say the fight wasn't, like, the worst, but I certainly didn't find it fun. Since I made the guides for Silent Surf Challenge Mode, I don't know, I might have done it once since then. Like, there are some fights in the game, because, you know, it's a game, guys. It's meant to be fun, right? So there's many times I'll make a guide for something, and then I'll never go back just because I personally didn't find enjoyment in that activity. And yeah, Sunqua was one of them. Sunqual, I don't think I've gone back since I made the videos for it. Used to steal quick at alacrity and messed up the timing of his mechanics. Yeah, but that was a bug. You know, they patched that within a couple weeks of release. Hey, Mike, I'm sure you've seen the new content video. Yes, I've already actually made a news video about it. Let's see if it's done processing. Today is March 4th. In the description down below. Yes, okay, it's ready. All right, and boop, boop, boop. There we go. News video's out. Hi. What's up? You want to join us? I'm getting yelled at, chat, if you can hear it. Sunqual Normal is a very unfun experience. The CM is completely different and improves the experience drastically. Sunqual Normal, you do the whole instance, right? And then Sunqual CM, you just do the final boss fight, but it's a very long boss fight. Good evening, ladies and gents. Hi, X4. Do we just see Muck leaks? Did you see Muck leaks? What, when I showed my YouTube channel? No, there was no leaks there. What's up? Hang on. Oh, okay, that's it. He just wanted to stop by for exactly 5 seconds. The king has returned. The king has done a drive-by. Thanks, your videos are very useful for new players. Thank you, Oleg. I appreciate the kind words. The big legend giveaway is for YouTube milestone, right? When do you think that giveaway will be? Not sure yet. I'll definitely announce it when I get there. Right now, I'm basically using the hype for it just to try to get a few more subs. But typically, in a month, I'll get between 500 to 1,000 subs. So I would say, like, it's possible in, like, a week it could happen. Or it's, you know, at the worst, it would be, like, a month or two. We know you're going to hit the goal. I'm pretty confident I'll hit the goal. I just don't know the exact date when. For example, okay, let me give you guys an example. On Twitch, on an average stream, I might get a few additional new followers, right? But there was one stream that I got 9,000. So the big days can be really, really big and be like 6 months of growth in one night. That can happen on YouTube too. If the algorithm likes me one day, just suddenly it can blow up in growth, and it's you never really know. But I would say, you know, a month or two at the very longest, but a week at the shortest. It could, yeah. Next week is a new update, so next week there's probably going to be a wave of traffic that hits me both on Twitch and YouTube just because Guild Wars 2 stuff. Yeah, it'll be really cool though. Yeah, for those who didn't see the recent video. I was gushing because Twitch sent me this, which this thing's really heavy. 5 million hours watched. So I have set back humanity by 5 million hours, and I would love to have the play button to put next to that. Hey, love to see you. Loved you in Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Wait, what? I haven't seen that show. Atmog asked Twitch to put you on the front page and you do the giveaway for the big Yours update. I actually considered asking them for the front page for the upcoming March 11th update, and I waited too long. I needed to submit that request apparently by February 1st, so I mucked up there. So I'm going to try to... Yeah, you have to ask them like 2 months in advance. So I'm going to try to do that for the next update, which will be 3 months later. Can't seem to figure out where to stand in the circles that spawn the circulating orbs till the bar is full. I almost always get down by them. I think one issue was that it thought it was going to be a strike, so he was kind of overtuned. Oh, yeah. Sunqual, when it first came out, was bugged because it had a lot of the mechanics for a 10-man strike, and it was 5-man content. Hi. What? You are welcome to join me. I just can't seem to figure out where to stand, and that's the boss fight too. I'm sad I can't watch next Tuesday, but I gotta wait so I can play the update with my partner in the evening. No, that's fine. My boss gave me that day off. She is a wonderful boss. Nice. Yeah, I'll be here all Tuesday. Wednesday, I'll be doing mostly Guild Wars 2, but I actually got a sponsor for a day, and it's a game that I thought looked cute, and also, sponsors always pay well. And I was like, yeah, I'd be happy to try your game. And they're like, all right, cool, it launches on March 11th. And I was like, March 11th is the one day in a 3-month period that I've got locked in. And they're like, no, really? And I'm like, yeah, the main game I support has a big update that day, and those are my biggest days. I was like, can I do the day before or day after? And they said day after. And I'm like, okay. So, I'll be taking a 2-hour break from Twitch drops on the day after the update, on March 12th. And I'll be doing a sponsored stream, but then I'll do the usual giveaway for you guys. I'll have at least $100 in gift cards and stuff. I'll make it worth your while. But we'll be trying out this little indie game. But yeah, I was like, I can't do the 11th. That would be really bad for my business. And they're like, oh, dang it. Muck, is Boy looking forward to the Minecraft movie? No, he's hardly talked about it at all. You know what he's been up to? Hang on a second. Let me show you here. Okay, he asked me if he could do art for like my store, my merch store, like t-shirts and stuff. And I was like, I'll let you have some sticker spots. I was like, you make some good stickers and I'll put them on there. I'll put them up for like $1. If anyone buys it, you can have the money. Just to be really clear, you guys, less than 1% of my income comes from the merch store. It's just a for fun thing. The stuff is good quality, but I don't sell a lot of merch, right? It's just for fun. And he made, look at this. Look at this, chat. He made this one. I'm feline good with Chip. And he made, hold on, where's the other one he made? He made Your Possum. I don't know why the claws are out, but he made that one. So these are hand-drawn Mini Muck approved merchandise coming soon to the less than $1 sticker store. He had another one that had like a cartoon version of my arm that was mangled. And it had Chip and it said, I apologize. And I'm like, buddy, I don't know who's gonna want a sticker of my mangled arm like on their phone case or something. Like, I get the pun, but I don't know who's gonna want that like on a backpack or something like that. Be right back buying 20 stickers. Yeah, it's not there yet. It's not there yet, but he's been working on those. That's been his passion right now. We will be getting. That's fine. Yo, he'll get 100% of it. Mukluk Labs approves child labor. Dude, I didn't make him do anything. He chose to do this. I'll ping the Discord when they're out. Yo, he's back again. This guy's doing hit and runs. Hi. Boop. He's like, excuse me, I'm making biscuits, leave me alone. Apologies, child labor, because we're in the EU. Labor. Put that in his resume. Made merch when he was underage. There you go. There you go. Put him down there. Alright. Chip is angry with you for some reason. No, he doesn't like getting touched while he is making biscuits. That's just a Chip thing. So, like, if you wait till he finishes the final biscuit and lays down, you're immediately allowed to pet him. But during the biscuits, he's like, I'm busy, don't touch me. Do not touch me. Good to see him interested, though. Yeah. He tried, this is kind of a bless his heart moment. He wanted to help out with the plushie designs. For those that don't know, exclamation plushie. Starting on the 10th, which is 6 days from today, there is a deal I've got going with Makeship that goes live, where we are collecting pledges to see who would be interested in getting a real-life 3D plushie version of this guy. And Gabe wanted to help with that, because I had to sketch up like little plans and stuff for how he's supposed to look from all, like, every camera angle. And I was like, yeah, sure. I was like, look, if you're able to make something I can use, I'll even pay you for the work. And he's like, okay. And he tried a couple times, but it wasn't usable stuff, because for the plushie, like, the measurements had to be precise, right? Like, if you draw the head as 3 times the size of the foot, they're going to make the head 3 times the size of the foot. Yeah, like, and so, like, you can't draw it, like, one arm longer than another, stuff like that. So, what he drew was, like, some stuff that would be like, you know, really cute stickers. But I couldn't use it for precise measurements for like a blueprint. So I was like, all right, I'm sorry, buddy, but this isn't going to be something that we can use. And then the sticker suggestion was to try to make sure he didn't get like a broken heart. But don't worry, we do get cute sticker. Well, no, because it's an Asura, I have to go through ArenaNet. Dude, the legal stuff is really stupid. But like, to make sure I didn't burn a bridge with ArenaNet, I went to them about the plushie. And I was like, look, I know you guys have a merch store. I have this idea. I want to pursue it. Do you guys want to be involved? And they were like, not really, but we'll sign a paper that says you're allowed to call it an Asura plushie and that we won't like get mad at you or anything. I'm like, okay. So they gave me like a little contract that basically said that I'm allowed to say it's an Asura plushie, but I can't say like Guild Wars 2 merchandise or ArenaNet merchandise or anything like that. Or they'll break my kneecaps. And I could do it up to 1,000 times. So on the very, very off chance that we're approaching selling 1,000 plushies, I have to cut it off. I have permission to sell 1,000 Asuras. After not a single more. I have permission to sell 1,000 Asuras. If it works out, it would probably, like, if I hit 1,000, I think that would just surprise everyone, and then I would need to go to them and talk to them about it, like another contract. But yeah, so I've done my due diligence with ArenaNet, and then I'm working with Makeship, and Makeship is the ones that make the plushes. I have a hunch you're gonna hit the limit. I don't know about that. Okay. I know that I've got 50 to 100 people that are like, I love this dude, he's adorable, I would buy one. Or like, my kid wants one, or my wife wants one. I've heard that many times. I'm a little concerned about the pledging step. That's the only step I'm nervous about. The pledging step is you have to get 200 people to show interest in the product within a 10-day period, or to get the company to bother manufacturing the product. Otherwise, they're not going to spend time on it. So that's the only step I'm a little nervous of, which is why I chose the date for the pledging to start with the new update, because I'll have more viewers than normal those days, and I figured if I fail to do it then, there's no way I would have gotten it done at any other time. Limited Asura trafficking. Yeah, I'm sure Rose will make some jokes about it. So if I order 1,000, no one else can have them neat. Oh my gosh. 250? No, 200. No, so if you, hang on. Well, we have a shortened video about, your Seracium. Yes, actually. Noxxi, yeah, okay. So the link that is in the chat right now pulls up this page, and you see petition launches in 5 days. And there's 2 images over here on the left. This one has how it works. So basically, if, once the pledging starts, if 200 people pledge within a 10-day period, then basically the factory says, okay, we'll make it. And then they start working on a prototype, and once I approve the prototype, then they start mass producing it. And that's kind of, see, petition, then prototype, and then live campaign, production, shipment. So it'll take some time, but the snowball has been pushed down the hill, and so next Monday is the earliest that we can do pledging. So after that, until then, I mention it like basically once a day, or I answer questions about it like I am right now. But after that, I'll start being really loud about it for about a week. You got a net's okay in writing? Mm-hmm. It took 4 months to get it. Yeah, I essentially got a piece of paper signed from them with a picture of this guy that says we allow you to sell up to 1,000 Mukluk Asura plushies. But you can't say Guild Wars 2 approved, and you can't say ArenaNet approved, because that has like a whole different legal annotations or something. So I was like, okay, all right. But yeah, because I when I went to them, I was like, look, I want to do this, and if you guys don't want me to say any of your buzzwords, then I can say legally distinct small goblin-shaped creature with big hat. And they said you could say Asura up to 1,000 times. I was like, fine. So that's kind of where we're at. So 200, then back to you, then open. So, well, yeah, 200 plus pledges. And basically anyone who pledges reserves one. And because, like, let's say that we hit the 1,000 limit. If you pledge, you've got one. So anyone who pledges reserves one. And then they make the prototype, and then they're basically in talks with me until I'm happy with the prototype, and then they start copy pasting the prototype, for everyone who bought one. And then the store opens for like another period of time where it's like, okay, the product's finished. If anyone wants to buy one, you can just come in and buy one at this point, and then all the pledges receive theirs. What if you had 1,100 pledges? No, I told them, I told Makeship to put a limit of 1,000 because of the contract. But if we hit 1,000, I think it would like blow ArenaNet's mind. And then the thing is like, I'm allowed to do the whole campaign more than once. Like, okay, let's say the whole thing is a crazy success, which I can only dream. Then I could next year just pick a month and open it again. Basically, Makeship once per year is okay with reopening past successful products. So basically, they move the factory around for each thing. It's pretty cool, because if you've never seen Makeship before, essentially they work with streamers and video game companies, and they make, like, oh, here's Ultra Kill. Noxxi's been playing this, so there's Ultra Kill's doing one. There's some others right there, but these are ones that are for sale right now, and basically all of these are related to either games or content creators. So if you see something like this is a petition. My petition opens next week. So this is like concept art. Would you be interested in getting a plushie that looks like this thing, whatever these are, right? And so you can see the goal down here. It's like this one's at 100%. So they will make this. This one's at 65%, but they've got 7 days remaining. So they hit 65% within 3 days. So there's a very likely chance this one will pass. Some of these others down here are ones that, not looking too good that they'll come to life, but we'll see. And then as far as plushies that are currently, like, you could just buy them right now. Oh, this was from Crosscode. We played that for a time, so hang on a sec. So just to show it. So this character right here, so, that's her. That's their company, Radical Fish Games. So the game company went to them and said, hey, we want you to make a plush of ours. And you can see like 1,800% funded. So they had a huge following. I think they actually put it on their Steam page right there. And so, it was pretty easy for them to crank these out because they were the owners of the game. So, oh my God, that is horrifying. Oh, Bitsy. Oh, I've seen so many YouTube shorts with Bitsy. Yeah, and it looks like they're down. There was a bunch in here for balloons last month. Like the monkeys that throw the darts. But yeah, it's a pretty cool company, and they will literally work with anyone. But again, you have to get enough pledges for them to get to the manufacturing step, because they don't want to set up a whole factory for you and then no one's interested. Anything new in the Guild Wars 2 gem store? Yes, there is a horrifying dress. Yes, here you go. There is stuff in the gem store. Yep. Get you some of that. What a great looking mount. Mount? Oh my gosh. I hope you're talking about the plushie tiger. I love balloons. Muck, are you gonna try BTD6 Rogue Legends? I've actually seen some negative reviews about Rogue Legends on YouTube. Now, granted, that doesn't mean I'm gonna agree with them. A lot of people hate Avowed. I really enjoyed Avowed. But I haven't tried it. I haven't tried it. The Kellogg's Tiger. Okay. Is the Vine Lord Spear new? The Vine Lord Spear. You mean in this here? This weapon set is not new. I don't recall if the spear is new. Not sure. If they make the 1,000, can't you add the extra not sold on your site? No. So, okay, so Tomahawk, my current merch store is basically Stream Elements. I can put any designs in there, and they can put it on hoodies, blankets, shirts, basically clothing, hats, stickers, things like that. They don't have a plushie department. So Makeship is plushies. They're a different company. But no, it's not that I only have permission to sell 1,000 Asuras through Makeship. It's that I only have permission to sell 1,000 Asuras, end of sentence. Right? But if it goes really well, I now have a contact at ArenaNet, and I could I could probably do this again. Also, now that I have a contact at Makeship, you know, there's my other character, right? The minion guy, the little dude with the hood that most of my emotes are for. I could probably get like a chibi cutesy version of him at some point in the future as a plushie if this one goes well. You know, basically, like, a lot of doors are open with these connections that I've made. The 2%, yeah. I just got here. Why are we selling a service? Who would even buy that? Dennis, we're making a plushie. It's a plushie. I've got ArenaNet's permission, and it's gonna look like this guy, like teddy bear shaped. That's what we're talking about. Not like actual Osiris. Plushie Dennis. Dude, plushie Dennis, no. Dude, I would be horrified at any individual who would want to purchase a plushie Dennis. That's like wake up, see that next to you, scream. Mark, what do you recommend buying with 1900 gems? Yes, Bluebell just posted a video with my top gem store recommendations for people that want to use stuff on the gem store. Who exactly is Dennis? It was a filter of me using like a Snapchat program, and the filter is no longer working. But it's basically like a warped version of me. There's a cartoon version of it in the chat right now. It's just like a really warped version of me with a smooshed up face. Wake up, see that scream, and it screams back at you, the cactus toy. Gosh, I miss those filters. You already have the nightmare plushie, the potato. That was someone, what was that? I think Season got someone on, like, Etsy to make that potato or something. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I still have it on the shelf up here. He stays in the corner. He's spooky. Alright. So, like, this is the potato that was made of me. And the problem is, like, it's off balance. So, like, sometimes I set it down, and it slowly does this. And I throw it across the room. The thing is gonna give me nightmares, I swear to God. Do you have an exclamation command to find out what's the origin story of the little hooded guy logo? The minion? No. I could maybe make one at some point. Furbies give me nightmares? Yes. That is the correct response to Furbies. Let's see. Wizard Tower stuff. That's done. That's done. Okay. What is this? Thank you for the run. Oh, thank you, Keijo, if you're still here. Appreciate you. Alright. Daily gathering. Avowed equals avoided. Wait, what? Hey, Muck, you need to know I have followed and watched you for years now, and I'm currently avoiding your channel while you were playing Avowed, because that is not family friendly due to animal suffering at the start of the game. Animal suffering? What happened? Hold on, no, wait, what? The beginning of Avowed, you choose your background, you start off on a ship, the ship wrecks, and then you crash land on an island, and it's not where you intended to go. You fight some Zorips, and Zorips are like kobolds. I don't know what they're talking about. I was going to play the game and was turned off due to the beginning cinematics. I thought you should know. I'm avoiding your channel while you play that game. I'm also one of your subscribers, FYI. I'm not sure what you are talking about with the animal bit. But we have finished Avowed, so it is done. I'm stunlocked, chat. I don't know what they're talking about. Like, honestly, I think there was more animal cruelty in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, because I was, like, killing wolves and stuff, and they would, like, "Arr," and it sounded like a dog getting run over every time I fought the things. Okay. Well, in any case, it's done. Earth Emperor says, I want to know if you can use paper money to buy legendary items in Guild Wars 2. For one item slot. So, Earth Emperor 999, if you fancied it, you could spend money to buy gems, turn those gems into gold, terrible exchange rate, you'd lose a lot of money doing this, and use that gold to buy a weapon. However, a legendary weapon is not a huge power increase. So that's kind of why no one playing the game really cares, because it's not like a big spike in power. A legendary weapon has the exact same stats as an ascended weapon. And an ascended weapon, like, is 5% stronger than exotic. Maybe 10. The main thing with legendary is it saves you bag space. Because, like, you know how in some games you might have, like, a set of gear for when you're healing, and a set of gear for when you're tanking, and a set of gear when you're damage dealing? Legendary, you can change the item when you're not in combat to any other stats. You can see the menu right here. So it's effectively, it's a quality of life. So if you get a legendary weapon, you're not going to feel very powerful. It's just like, okay, I've got a full set of crap gear and a very shiny sword, but, you know, I still don't know what I'm doing. So it's, yes, the answer is yes, it is possible, but it doesn't have a much of an impact. But all other legendaries cannot be traded. So hat, shoulders, chest, gloves, pants, boots, backpack, accessories, necklace, rings. Like no other legendaries can be traded. Just weapon. What's a good exchange rate for gems to gold? There is a website. It might be bltc.com. Chat to tell say it if you know it. There's a website that shows a graph of gold to gems over time that tells you when it's a good time versus a bad time to get some, if you care about that. I've never used it, but I know it exists. Will ANET ever make legendary underwear? Underwear? I mean, that would just be pants slot. You just, Guild Wars 2 TP. Okay, so Zephyr says it's Guild Wars GW2 is the website. Yeah, the main reason to get legendary is the quality of life for stat changing, or because you think it's really sexy. Like, for example, like this is actually a reskin right now. Let me go to wardrobe here. The default skin for this legendary, this is the Juggernaut, is... If I can find it. Hang on. Right there. Alright. And this one is unique because when you draw it, you get chromed. And when you swing it, you leave trails of liquid metal around. So, like, that's, you know, and you leave, like, footprints of, like, mercury behind you. So, it's, you know, that's part of the uniqueness of this weapon. However, it, you know, if you don't like that, you could just change the graphic. Like, you know, I'm fine with it, but I've lately been really enjoying this giant sledgehammer, so I've been using this lately. Now, this is still the same legendary, I just changed the graphic on it. Yeah, each legendary has some kind of flashy thing. So most people make legendaries because they're like, oh, that's schmexy. Or they make legendaries because the quality of life of stat changing. Muck, if you could be one food from Guild Wars 2, what would it be? Why would I want to be a food? I don't know why I would want to be a food. That just means very short lifespan. He'd be birthday cake because he's cheap. Wow. Listen. You're just mad because I'm happy with my 30-cent ramen noodles, and you're breaking the bank for your eggs. I made incinerator today. The world exploration with pathing is annoying. I would be vitality food, so no one would eat me. Nice. Well said. At Muck, aren't you a millionaire? No. No, dude, I'm 1,000 there. Not to brag. I'm in the 4 digits. No, I wish you were. I wish I were too. No. I am cozy. I'm good. My wife's good. My son is good. I get to do my dream job. No, I am not a millionaire. Freaking no. Be a Twinkie, then you can outlive everyone. Yeah, but some people eat Twinkies. I feel like I remember Flu Girl likes eating like Little Debbie snacks. That's how the whole panda thing started. She'd probably eat the Twinkie, and then I'd be dead. How many plushes sold so you're a millionaire? Actually, for the plushie thing, hold on a sec. Hold on. Again, I'm an open book with this stuff, chat. I don't mind talking about this, but it's not something I put on blast unless people ask me. I need to find... where is the percent? Give me a minute, give me a minute, give me a minute.
Here's some money for eggs, feels okay, man.
Eggs feel okay, man. Okay, so if the plushie thing does come to life, all right, if less than 400 units are sold, the creator gets 10% of the sales, and the full price plushie is $30. So I get $3 per plush. All right, like all the rest of it goes into production. Okay. And that's like it's very much a thing I want to do for fun, and because I like my little mascots, and that's it. I'm not making bank off this. If more than 400 units sell, they give you a I don't know what to call this, a bulk deal, and you get 30% instead of 10. So if between 400 and 1,000 sold, then I'd get 30% of sales instead of 10% of sales. But yeah, it's kind of like the t-shirts. Like, yes, I have a store that sells t-shirts and hoodies, and they're super comfortable, and I wear them all the time. That's 1% of my yearly income, or less. It's very much something that I do for fun. You see, you would need 333,000 plushies sold for like $1 million. Well, at the first thing, yeah. Too capped at 1K. That's 3K profit if he manages to sell at 1K. Well, remember, okay, this is a lot of ifs, you guys. If I sold 1,000 plushies, and they're $30 each, hold on a second. So, 1,000 times 30 would be, people spend 30,000. And then, if I got, what is it, 30% or 40? If you sell more than 400 units, you get 30%. Okay. So, times 0.3. That would be $9,000. If I sold 1,000 plushies, which would be pretty crazy. That's before taxes and everything. Now, I do not have any confidence that I'm selling 1,000 plushies. But honestly, I will be so happy if we can just get past the pledging state and if we make any. Because the pledging state is when they gauge interest, and if there's not enough people interested, they don't even make a single one. So I'm going to be on cloud 9 if we get past that step. That's my goal. That's my goal. That's a 3-day trip to Hawaii in a rundown hostel. But yeah, if it works out, then maybe I can get another contract for more, and then, you know, because they will, what is it, Makeship is willing to re-release the same plushie at least, you know, a year apart. So like 1 year later, I could, you know, open it for a month and then sell the same plushie again, kind of thing. Outmuck, any advice on how to get more XP for Janther Wilds? Trying to finish Warclaw Mastery track. I've just been doing the Myths and Monsters. I don't know what else to do. All right, this is like Astro Donuts. Myths and Monsters is great. There's also the Bog Queen, which is the sort of map meta that happens over here. Convergence, if you like Convergence, or the new raid. Also, this arena, where an event happens, and the event basically comes to you like every 4 minutes. So this is the kind of thing where you could just chill here and be like watching a movie on another monitor and just do events that come to you. So like this one is super easy. Like there's one happening right now. Like the target dummy is about to spawn. We're gonna stab him with spears, then move on. Just pop boosters and stay there. Yeah, basically every time an event finishes here, another one pops a couple minutes later. So a lot of people will just chill here when they're kind of like distracted and spend the day here.
Care to measure your spear skills against our Cubs newcomer?
This Trump tariff plushies. I don't think he knows about him yet.
Must have been practicing since before they could speak. Cubs, show our visitor a
What if you sell 1 million plushies? I'm limited to selling 1,000 Asura plushies right now by ArenaNet. Thing is, I think legally I could have just skipped going to ArenaNet and gone to Makeship and been like, hey, I would like to make plushie of legally distinct small goblin-shaped creature with big orange hat. And they would have done it. but I wanted to make sure I didn't, like, burn a bridge with ArenaNet, you know? I wanted to make sure I did it properly to where, like, even if, it's like, even if what I was doing was legal, I wanted to make sure it wasn't distasteful because, you know, I've still got, like, a referral link with him and stuff like that. I didn't want to burn a bridge.
Pick up the pace, Cubs. Lose to a visitor, you will? You shame
Make it normal size in bikinis. There are people on the internet who would buy a Sura in bikini. What? No. No. Oh, wait, you're banned. By the way, there's an event done, 33,000 XP to the person who was asking about this. And look, next event starts in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So this is what I was talking about. I did have one person ask me if I could make one that was beanbag chair size because their 6-year-old wanted to sit on it and squish it. And I found that really funny and cute. And I went to Makeshift and I said, hey, and I showed him a screenshot. And he's like, no, we don't make them beanbag chair size. And I was like, well, I was messing with him. I was like, well, tell your boss you're missing out on market opportunities. And he's like, sir, yes, sir. I don't know if he actually told his boss, but he shot the script with me. He's like, I'm sorry. Oh, they also have, hold on, what are these things? These, hold on a sec. I'm trying to open it. This is a different, I mean, I don't know how large this is. They've also got these ones that are modeled that are basically, they're almost like a throw rug. It's like a big cow. But not beanbag chair size. Only 1K years to reach the $1 million. Well, I guess, so, Mnemonic, if, again, this is a big if. Guys, I don't actually think this is going to happen. But if I sold 1,000 and I hit the cap, and then I was, like, setting up a contract for 2026's plushie sales, I would ask them to make that number a lot bigger. Like, if I hit a cap, then the next time I'd say make the number larger. Yeah, that's kind of where we are now. Nothing saying I couldn't crochet a giant beanbag size plushie. No one to stop me. There you go. Do it blue, you're free. Be optimistic. Yo, I'm Pox, I live my life in a hope for the best, prepare for the worst mindset, so that I'm never soul-crushingly destroyed. So, right now, you know, my big hope is that we get through the pledge stage. And I've done everything that's in my power to make it successful. I could have started the pledging campaign a month ago, but I chose to start it on the day of the big patch because that's going to give me the best chances of success. If we're not successful on that week, there's nothing more I could do. And I'll at least be able to sleep at night. Like, because if I did the pledging thing like a month ago and then it failed, I couldn't try again on the big day, so then I would have been regretful. If you're not a millionaire, then where is the luck to your mug? Lady Luck? She's upstairs. She's awesome. Hey Mug, do you ever go on a weekend trip sometimes, since you're usually streaming twice a day? No, I like my house. All my favorite things are here. No, you can see in the stream title that I have streamed 2,475 days in a row. I don't actually like traveling. I have in the past. I have traveled before. And like when I was a kid and my parents were together, we used to, you know, go on vacations periodically. I know how to snowboard. My dad would snow ski. He would often take us out and about. We would go to like Park City, Utah, Breckenridge, Colorado, a few other places to snowboard, snow ski. I've visited the Grand Canyon once before, and I was really bored. I was like, yeah, that's a big ditch. And he's like, look, you could see another state. And I'm like, yeah, cool. I'm sure it sucks too. Can we go back to the hotel? They had Cartoon Network. Like, I'm just not really someone who appreciates traveling. I'm just not. I'm very much a hermit. I'm a homebody. Sometimes people are like, Muck, has anyone ever recognized you outside? I'm like, no, because I don't go outside. I I go to the grocery store or something, but no one's ever recognized Mukluk at the grocery store. Child Sea Mountain, child board. Mm-hmm. You seem like the type of person to only travel through Google Street View. You think I opened Google Street View? God. Now, okay, look, there's occasions where I'm like, yeah, I need to get out of the house. And you know what I do? I go to, like, Wendy's with my kid. I'm like, oh, there we go. I got some fresh air. I'm good for another month. You're lacking vitamin D for sure. Oh, no, I'm sure I've got problems. But I'm doing okay. It is funny sometimes when I talk to, like, potential sponsors, and they ask, like, yo, what is something unique about you? And I'm like, my consistency. And they're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, I've streamed every day for 6 years, and I've not missed a day. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. And they're like, oh my god. And they're like, oh, we're used to working with really disorganized streamers that can't wake up before noon. I'm like, You don't have to call Laura out like that. Look, in her time zone, maybe she's up in time. I don't know. In mine, she ain't. Yours two side saying is enough. Good to hear they have a sense of humor. Oh yeah. Not even in her time zone. The main thing I know, dude, we had this sweet, like, unofficial deal going on, because, like, all the time I would finish my morning stream and she would be just going live and I'd raid her and it would give her a huge boost right at the start of her stream. And then she'd finish her stream during my evening stream and she'd raid me back and give me a huge boost. It was amazing. And then she started hitting snooze every day. She ruined the whole arrangement. She ruined the whole thing. Dang it, woman. Laura's the sister they could fight, that's right. Laura's time is early evening. She got a job too. I actually don't know what she does. I know she does a lot of streaming. Like, if you told me she was a full-time content creator, I'd believe it. Judging by the success of her YouTube channel and her Twitch, I think she might be able to pull it off. And then also, she's mentioned to me that she's, like, developing a game, but I have no idea how that's going at all. Which legendary are you prepping? I'm just making another Klob Jarny to give to you guys again. I've got 1 Klob Jarny and 2 Twilights ready to go for when YouTube hits 100k subscribers. So I got 3 Leggies. I'm seeing if I can make a 4th between now and then. Love this guy running around hammering the dirt. Everyone low-key roasting Muck. Laura has a real job, though. Yo, I am unroasted. Dude, are you kidding me? I love what I do. Totally fine. Hello, Dark. At Muck, you'll also have the next starter kit you can get from the vault next week to use. True, yeah. The thing is, the starter kits, though, I have to get a Gift of Exploration, right? Klob Jarnies I don't. Which is very different. I'll just say between Klob Jarny and Gift of Exploration, I'd rather make Klob Jarny. Well, I remember, Mug, do you have any clue on Homestead PvP? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about with that. What materials do you always buy from the TP when making a legendary just because it's not worth to farm them? It depends. First of all, if it depends on the legendary. In the case of Klob Jarny, it requires the shards of Janthier Century and the shards of Lowland Shores. The first few weeks, I made those myself, and then the price dropped dramatically, and now I just buy them because it's, like, it saves me a ton of work, and it's less than 100 gold to just buy them. So, yeah, it just depends on the cost versus the time it would take to get those myself.
Why don't you introduce yourself? Thank you.
How much gold do you have? Currently 9k. I've got more in the mailbox that I cannot currently retrieve from the last Clov Journey I sold. So I've got like another 1300 in the mail. It'll take 3 weeks to get that out.
Your grandma's mad in the head. My head's sound, and I use magic
I made so many Gen 2 legendaries about so much Mithril ore and Elderwood. Yeah, some of the Gen 2s are mostly like a story, like Chuka and Champawat. But some of the Gen 2s, like Verderock, it's like, hey, go mine a whole mountain and chop a whole forest. It's like, okay. You are rich by your definition. You see, you're comparing yourself to me. I'm comparing myself to Guild MM, who had to make another account because he hit the gold cap. Like, I might be in the top 5% for gold. There's a massive, massive, massive difference between me and the top 1%. Okay? What's the gold cap? It's in the hundreds of thousands. I don't remember the exact amount. It's like 600k or something. But he has multiple accounts because he capped out. So, like, sometimes he keeps, like, he'll turn gold into legendaries and stacks of infusions just because he can't carry anymore. So, like, you got, the folks that are saying, Muck, you're rich, like, that's comparatively. They're comparing themselves to me, and I'm like, you have no idea how high up the rabbit hole goes. Millionaires aren't rich because billionaires exist. Again, it's just, it's comparison. It's just like, you can have, like, if you ask a homeless person if someone with $100 is rich, he might say yes, right? It's also, it's that way with success too, right? I feel like I'm doing pretty good as a content creator, but I constantly look at huge ones like, Co-Carnage and Asmongold and stuff like that, and I think, like, wow, I'm doing something wrong, and I constantly try to tweak my formula, but at the same time, a lot of people aren't able to get to where I'm at, and I should be happy about that, right? But it's, you're always looking up. You're always looking up and trying to see, like, what you can do.
Not them. Remember to breathe. Show them you're not afraid.
As only rich because he saves money on shampoo. By that logic, Rose MMO should be rich. I can only make these jokes for a little while, chat. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I know it's going.
Take that.
Rose spends it on shirts. I felt like I was rich last week that I bought Commander Tag and now I can't use waypoints anymore. You can't use waypoints anymore.
Our cubs by way of example.
I don't watch as much nowadays. He's a React Andy now. Yeah.
We say to our guests,
The point is that there is a certain amount of envy when he can make a video where he just watches someone else's video and goes, whoa, wow, that's crazy. Whoa, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, and then, like, he gets 300,000 views in, like, 5 minutes. So, and it's just like, damn. It's rolling in cash. So, I mean, that's the kind of thing that, someone like me, I'm like, okay, what do I do that's not scummy to achieve a little bit more of that success? Maybe you should be a React streamer. In the 1,000+ videos I've made, I think I've reacted to like 10. I'm totally okay with reacting to something if I feel I have more to add to it. But I take it a bit seriously. Like, I reacted to a Josh Strife Hayes video, and I got his permission first. Like, there's a lot of other folks out there. Like, when me and Rose, he calls it the React Centipede, because, like, I react to him, reacting to me, reacting to him. Like, that's a running joke. We discussed that, and we were both, like, okay with that. Like, if I have something to add to it. Like, I feel like if you're reacting to a video, your reaction should be a lot longer than the original video. Like, if the original video is 40 minutes and your react's like 43, you didn't contribute anything. I like the Rose videos with you reacting to each other. Yeah. What's the best pet for Untamed? It depends. It depends on the content you're doing, the build you're playing. There's heal untamed, there's power DPS untamed, there's Condi quick untamed, there's power quick untamed, there's Condi untamed. It depends on what you're doing. Power DPS. If you're using the spear, the Jaguar, because when it stealths you, it lets you do another big hit with the spear. If you're not using the spear, then that changes. If you're in open world, then the tiger, because it gives you fury, is quite good. If you're in a group, you don't need the fury because someone else will provide it. Snowcrows has really good guides on that as well. Mukluk, you already done a video about the news for today. I sure have. It's there if you want to see it. Is spear still bad for PvE? No. They buffed it a week or two ago, and it is a whole lot better for Ranger PvE now. We getting an It Depends emote soon? Do I have any more emote slots on Twitch? Hold on. This is my emote page. I have 9 open slots. Okay. Alright, I do have more emote slots. I guess I could do one that says It Depends. Alright, so yeah, there's space over there. YouTube is still waiting on the bacon emote, because YouTube has got me limited by the other thing. What was it? The memberships. The maximum amount of emotes you can have on Twitch is determined by the maximum amount of subs that you've ever had. On YouTube, the max amount of emotes you can have is determined by the maximum amount of members you've ever had, which is their equivalent. If you could turn into any animal, why would it be a corgi? A corgi? You know, as a kid, I always thought if I was going to be an animal, I thought monkeys looked like they were always having a really fun time. And I thought having a, what is it called when you have a tail, but you can, like, use it like it's an appendage?
Mukluk Bobble 4 years. Congrats on getting me to sub for so long, Mukluk Bobble.
There you go. I always thought the idea of having a prehensile tail when I was a kid sounded like the coolest animal ability. And then I met a kid who wanted to be a lizard that could shoot blood out of his eyes, and I was like, alright, what? I don't know why, but that became a core memory. What animal do you want to be? I want to be a monkey. What animal do you want to be? I want to be an iguana that shoots blood out of my eyeballs. What? Just watched your Sarah CM tries. Beating him was a lie, but your commander was cute and Germans are forgiven. Wait, what? Calteron, we did kill him. We did 2 hours on Tuesday and 48 minutes on Friday. We beat him on Friday. On that note, I mean, let's see. I've got Legendary CM next. One sec. Do I have the... Is this it? There are a lot of... I guess I could proof watch this video. Hang on a second. So the trimmed CM Saris video is ready for proof watching. I need to go over that. I still gotta make it a thumbnail. Haven't seen the Friday one? Yeah. You're just like, it's a lie, you didn't kill it. Yeah, we finished on Friday. My guy wants to be a little rabbit creature that gets up 2x its height and backflip from standing still. Whoa! Yeah, look at that. Amazing. Wait, what? The gifted memberships don't seem to count. Yeah. On YouTube, like, it'll be like, yo, you need 5 more members to unlock another emote slot. And I think they don't count gifted ones. I think it has to be like 5 separate individuals do it themselves. Which, it's totally fine. Like, it's no rush at all. It's just like anytime it happens, I copy another one of the already prepared emotes over from Twitch to YouTube. But, yeah, so right now, I've done all the ones that I can. Did you get Saris's chicken wing back piece? That's from the gem store, I think. And I think I already had that, yes. But I'm pretty sure that was a gem store thing. Hold on. This thing? I don't remember where I got this, but this was not from Saris. Stabby boys. Infernal Envoy thing? Maybe. Alright. You know what? It's content. Hang on. Alright, so I do have... Let me open this up here. There. Okay. I have... Yo, my gosh. My haircut is so much shorter in this one. Noxxi found old footage. This is a video that Noxxi edited for me for just like my experience with Saris challenge mode. And I haven't seen it yet, so I need to watch it to see if Noxxi mucked anything up, and I need to ask Noxxi to change anything. So this is just for looking for anything catastrophic, chat. All right. So this is where if Noxxi slipped anything not PG in here, this is where I lose my ability to stream. All right, let's see how she did. I'm doing it double speed.
There are a lot of bosses in Guild Wars 2, some in strikes, some in open world, some in fractals, and some in raids. And I have at some point or another fought them all, but not necessarily on every difficulty. You see, I don't run with a static group. For you younglings, that means I don't have a set of gamers that I play with every week. I just join random groups and I do...
Oh, hold on. Hi. Thank you. Okay.
But we can. However, there are some fights in the game that require a level of coordination where pugging just won't cut it. These fights have been broken down to almost a script that has to be followed to the letter to take the boss down. Now, I've done hardcore raiding in the past, but it wasn't something I've been interested in recently. However, another Guild Wars 2 player named Coco reached out to me with an offer. You see, Coco was in the group I joined to learn Raid Wing 8 and make the get-to-the-point guides for that raid, and she found out that I hadn't done a few encounters that she had and wanted to know if they could take me to Saris CM. Another quick explanation for the younglings. Saris was a boss in Secrets of the Obscure. He is in a strike mission, so there is no trash mobs, just you and Saris. When the challenge mode for this fight was released, it was very...
I just noticed the potato. You know that this is a dated clip because I have the ability to turn into a potato still. Never forget what they took from you, chat.
Here, he is in a strike mission, so there is no trash mobs, just you and Saris. When the challenge mode for this fight was released, it was very overtuned and took quite a while for any of the top groups to get that.
Hang on. Clips from Snowcrow's first CM kill. First kill happened right after about 8 days. There you go.
That server first kill. ArenaNet then said the fight was harder than intended, and they were going to turn it down to its intended difficulty. The people that had managed to get a kill said, wait, don't, we like the pain, like the true masochists they are. So ArenaNet tried something new and made 3 difficulties. Normal mode, challenge mode, and legendary challenge mode. The last one being the, oops, we overtuned the hell out of it version. Now, challenge mode is still quite, well, challenging, and requires a lot of coordination compared to normal. That is what I was being invited to. Their group had a few people that had cleared it many times, and a couple of people that had only cleared it once. However, I would be the only new blood on the team. The offer sounded fun, and it largely eliminated why I don't often do these fights anymore. 1, we didn't have to learn the fight from scratch, which took them weeks, and 2,
Oh my god. I did not... Okay, that's funny that Noxxi included this. So I gave Noxxi all the footage she needed, and of course Noxxi puts it together in the best possible way. I did not anticipate her using... Dude, look at my face! I did not read all this. So, what was it? Coco said, I stayed up late last night, and I sent you... I made this document for you. And she said, dude, look at this scroll bar. She sent me this thing, and I'm just like... What? And this is like right before the fight. Like, can you read this 3-page thing real fast?
Didn't want to join a group where I would learn and master my role and then have to do another 10 hours of attempts waiting for an attempt where nobody else made any mistakes. So I said it sounded fun and asked what role I could play. I usually main support or moon DPS. Coco said the supports were doing some crazy stuff with Mesmer and Scourge portals and highly recommended that I do anything but that for the first kill. I asked if Quickness Untamed would be acceptable, and they said they hadn't run with it before, but sure, let's try it out. Now, I would rather not run a piece of content at all rather than getting carried through it. So enter my training arc. I looked up the latest Untamed builds, I beat on the Golem for a few hours, I made sure I could keep boons up 100% of the time and squeeze out as much damage as possible. This involved me learning the new Hammer Spear Untamed build. I also had to move over to the EU servers to play with this group. That gave me between 100 and 150 ping, which for the most part was not a problem, but last second dodges were risky, so I had to allow another fraction of a second when I was avoiding anything. What follows is the fight itself on our final attempt, along with some hindsight is 2020 notes at the bottom on how I could have done better. Enjoy.
Just skip?
She's like, no changes needed, just do better.
I would just ignore it. Just not restart. It's the one you can ignore.
I don't think.
Discord audio is plugged into the avatar so we can see them talk. That's also Coco's voice.
This needs big explanation. We can just go again. I'm just waiting. Like,
dude, I'll tell you how I found out that most of the group was German, chat. I was like, hey guys, look what I did. Isn't this cute? And they're like, oh, okay. And I was just like, wow, I thought I would get like a ha-ha out of them or something. And chat's like, they're German. And I'm like, oh, okay.
5 seconds for my glyphs.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I wish I could do ready check and not immediately ready up, you know. But as a commander, you can't do that. So I have to actually be ready when I start a ready check. And I can't just be like, oh, 5 more seconds. Okay, and we start anew. We start with the green, as always. Afterwards, DPS and Malice go through the portal. Everyone else may greed, but backpedal, and...
Here I was instructed to back away, drop puddling back of the wall. So I gave Noxxi a whole bunch of notes to add into the video. And I'm pointing out even the stuff that I myself messed up.
Okay, sorry, I had to stop talking because I had Malice. Go to the left,
Was on the wrong side, I had to swing around on the
go
right.
to the right. And please cleave Malice, make sure it dies. Nice. Next Malice takes portal. Everyone else can prepare to spread. And spread. And gluttony, so collect those orbs. Do your best gluttonous impression.
Is this a drama video? No, it's just kind of a story. It's just me sharing my experience trying a very, very difficult encounter for the very first time. And right now, I'm just watching it to see how the editing came out.
Incoming Scourge portal. Take it. And
They told me I could just immediately get back to the boss. However, when I did that during training, I was out of range to give quickness, so I had to stay with the group for these malicious shadow
you
bars.
may take it back. Make a side step to the right, please. So you're not in the line of the wall. And we're at 81%. Really good damage.
Like, I think that this is pretty cool, because, like, people that are, you know, that have never done raiding in the game might be kind of interested just to see what this is like, and I think that this might be a fun watch for some folks.
First phase is really good phasing this time.
I tunnel vision the rotation, so I got clipped by the wall.
Like
while
we're earlier than last time, I believe. And we collect and... Okay, I think we missed one. No, we didn't, actually. Ah, it was visual only. 3 people in
There has to be 3 people in each green circle. One of them didn't have 3, so we blew up, but we were about to get rallied, so we were able to continue this.
each
attempt.
green.
Quickly, can't be that hard. There you go.
I guess I have to precast Nature Spirit.
Don't do.
You can rally down it some.
Yeah.
We just win all.
They added that when they nerfed the encounter bit. Before that, you would just wipe, if you were unlucky. Take the portal, form some form of pastry around it, and dodge back inside. Go to the right, right. That was too late, I forgot it again. And we give booms, and then we have the CS portal from Nemo, so Melis takes that, everyone else can collect.
Mistake, 1 Malice Shadow spawns on boss, giving it 5 stacks of buff.
Another collection.
You know, I actually, when I finished recording this, I was like, Noxxi, he's got 10 buffs. I don't know when that happened. Can you go back and find when he got the buff and then make like a note? So I guess this was the moment. I did not even, though I've seen this footage once before now, and also I was in the fight before that. So basically I've seen this whole fight twice before this moment. I didn't know when this happened. And this was apparently that moment.
At the end of that, yeah, I don't care. At the end of that, we are gonna have a portal again for Melis. Everyone else takes that portal as well now. Make sure you take it before it disappears. And then we walk back inside. Unless you're quickness or alacrity, then you may greed in the front. Second the green, afterwards we spread. Second spread
Getting hit during dodge, EU ping.
is more important. Really make sure that you're not next to the boss.
I use my heal skill here for 3-second vulnerability to stack a puddle on top of
And
the
go to heart. Step on heart. Sidestepping right side. Running around quickly as fast as you can. Get to safe space. Get to safe space. Yes. And wall jump incoming. Wall jump incoming. Wall
You can effectively jump over the rotating wall, but it has a small window, is difficult to do. I did not manage to pull it off successfully.
jump incoming.
Nope.
Run around a bit further. Incoming portal for Melis.
Whoever gets targeted by Malice will take the portal to spawn drop the shot at the edge of your range.
Again.
Yep.
And everyone else collects with green. Please, enough people in the green. And we might need Scourge Portal. No, we don't need it. We don't need it. When it takes to 51%, you're safe.
Like before the AoE.
Before the AoE appears. Yeah, sorry. That was too many things cut from the sentence. Wall incoming, jump wall incoming, jump wall incoming.
Oh.
So those are the only random things
Again, missed the wall jump, not in danger, but
in
lost
this
booms.
encounter. The mechanics that are in the split phase, basically. Stand between circle and heart. We have the green incoming Scourge Portal. Take it, stand on it, take it back as soon as AoE disappears.
Oof.
Or as some people say, it's the beep boop portal. So commanders will just say beep when you take.
I think it's funny that this attempt became the kill attempt, so all this conversation is included in the footage. Because, like, you're about to hear them be like, no one calls it that, Coco.
And boop when you take it back.
I have actually never heard that before.
Yeah, it's well, Coco is some commanders. Huh?
On point now.
No, it's feet through Void Loud with an F, not a B.
I think Bobby did a beep boop as well sometimes. Okay, everyone takes portal. Melis first, but everyone takes portal and incoming distortion and
All that stuff.
line building. So we go to the front. Distortion, dodge to the right. Distortion and dodge to the right, dodge to the right, dodge to the right. And going square, going square. Placing Melis is going right, dodging forward, dodging forward.
Here I use my heal skill again for invuln to place the
Dodging
puddle.
forward. Wall jump incoming, wall jump incoming, wall jump incoming from behind.
Yeah, that part was terrifying because the one attempt in all of our attempts that I died before they called it was a wipe was from this. Because, like, they're dropping, 8 puddles in a pile, and if you don't dodge frame it, you die. It's kind of like Bone Skinner. And, again, because of my EU ping, I had to kind of allow an extra half second before, like, it's like, if I need to dodge here, I need to actually hit the button here. And it was minor, but for this, it would be lethal. So I was using my invuln on all of those that I could, just to try to reduce the chance that I just died and fed.
Dodging forward, dodging forward, dodging forward. Wall jump incoming, wall jump incoming, wall jump incoming from behind. Nice. Cleaving Melis.
Now see there, I hit dodge instead of jump. But...
Assist. Standing in green, going other side, bait next wall, other side, bait next wall. Going right, going right. And we have the really bad collection. So take the portal as soon as you think it's necessary, and make sure you take it back as quickly as possible to collect the left.
Small mistake, another orb touches the boss. But
Orbs. Orient yourself towards north. This is star. Star is north. Take the Scourge portal there. It might not be safe. Go back inside, collect the orbs. Collect the orbs. As soon as they're collected, take the next portal. Take the next portal. Take the next portal. Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it. As soon as Malice has gone, spread. Spread.
Some mistakes here. We're supposed to form a line on the edge, but something happened.
Dodging forward.
Yeah, this is weird. So, like, I don't know what these three are doing. They said make a line here. The 50-foot tall wall is jumpable but not dodgeable. Actually, Plague, if it's coming toward you and you... Okay, it's like wall... hang on. Haha. If wall's coming toward you and you're here, if you dodge through it and you're moving toward each other, you can dodge it. But if you're running this way and it comes from behind you, I think the dodge frame's not enough, and it's like you hit jump and then it passes through. It's weird. But I have dodged it and not lost my boons numerous times. But if it's coming from behind you, they say that jumping's best. But I was rarely able to pull that off.
Not obvious.
One person gets downed, I use Nature Spirit to try to revive, but they teleported out of the AoEs and get revived.
Come go, no.
Somebody cut me off. Yeah, that was a weird place model.
Okay, dodging left, going left into the Scourge portal.
I think the reason she was going left is because of one of the one attempt where I died, because I was like, okay, we're going to go, and then I died, and she goes right. So I think she's going left because of that time when I died.
Sorry, that was on me. It was a bit far to the left. Should be fine. Running around quickly. We need to run around quickly. Next wall incoming. Next wall incoming. Get to safe space. And jump wall. And incoming collection. Look where the orbs are.
That was me doing the wall jump for like the second time ever. Small mistake. Another orb touches the boss.
No. Your portal. They're just two orbs just went in. Okay, we have the Nemo portal. That means when we go back inside, the Malices are gonna have to just walk back. Everyone else builds half a circle, and we have to hope that we face the ring of green. So hit damage. Dodging forward. And face the ring this green. Please.
Works, yeah.
Nice.
With this many measures, the Defiance bar gets absolutely deleted. Yeah. I don't know if I actually provided any CC on this boss. Anytime the break bar appeared, they would all just press their elite skill and it would just... gone.
Okay, 2 crushes, then portal. 1.
It's friggin' 6 Moa signets.
Take it. Go to back if you're not sure. Dodging right. Running around the edge.
Wait, hold on. I need to check that note for typos. What was that?
Scourge portal. Take it. Go to back if you're not sure. Dodging right.
Again, using heal skill just in case if I'm late on this dodge, I'm 100% dead. Yeah.
Dodging right. Running around the edge. Going boss.
Use F3. Okay, whatever. Yeah, the 20 buffs. Yeah, we made some mistakes.
Backpedal out of the AoE. Looking good. Go back inside to collect orbs.
I got the ad mechanic on me for the first time this day. I had a small brief panic trying to remember what to do, but I managed to find the portal I had for it.
Take portal now. Take portal. Dodging right again.
Heal skill in case I'm late on this dodge, I'm 100% dead.
Okay, this time we go behind Malices. So go to the left. Uni.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're at 1%.
Nice.
Nice.
GG! Listen to me, the only one excited.
Good job.
GG!
Very clean. Okay, not those 10 stacks, but otherwise very clean.
Hey, 100% of my CM kills look like that, so I think that's as clean as it gets.
Yeah, that was definitely, yeah.
Doesn't get any better. And that was my first kill on Ceres Challenge Mode. Pretty happy with how I did at the end there. They had in the past run with quick heralds, not a quick untamed, so we all, myself more than anyone else, but we all learned a few quirks about my class that made the fight a little different. For example, when they would port away to kill the ads, the herald could just run on back to the boss and would still be hitting them with the boons because its boon application radius is so large. The quickness provided by the untamed has a smaller radius, so we found that if I just went straight back to the boss and they were all killing the ads still, they would lose their quickness and their damage would drop off, they wouldn't kill the ads in time, and it would just be a huge chain reaction. So we found that I needed to just help them kill the ads and then go to the boss and travel with them. If I were to ever do this fight on Legendary Challenge Mode, which has even stricter requirements, I don't think I would play this, which makes me kind of sad because this is the closest thing to my main build that I play besides a full support role. And I very much, I'm not the biggest fan on fights that require 16 virtuosos and 27 portals and things like that, but it was fun to do it once. At the end, I accomplished my goals. If you look at the damage meter, you can see all the pure DPS in slots 1 through 6. Number 7 and 8 were the boon DPS, the Ashlar, the Tempest, and myself, and I managed to keep up with them, so I was happy about that. And the last 2 people were the full healing sports. So I kept up with the other boon DPS on damage. I didn't die, and looking at the logs, I managed to keep up quickness on my subgroup almost 100% of the time. So happy with my performance. Could it have been better? Absolutely. As it showed in the notes, I made plenty of mistakes. It was my first kill. Even looking at the footage, I immediately recognized quite a few of them. You might have seen even more than that, but a big thank you to Coco and their community who invited me to this and were patient with me to get this kill. It didn't take that long. We did 2 hours of attempts on one day and then 48 minutes of attempts the next day before we got it. And again, most of them knew the fight, they knew the script. As you saw, if you've never seen a fight like this from all the portals and movements and stuff, they spent weeks hammering all of this out and trying to figure. Cleave damage is kind of cheating though. Yeah, but when I didn't help with the ads, they didn't get killed in time. So someone had to do it. It's true.
The best way to get it done. But they already had that script when I got there, so they just had to teach me what they knew, and I just had to assimilate enough of it that we were able to execute the fight. But yeah, that was my experience on Challenge Mode Ceres. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
There we go. By the way, what is that sentence supposed to mean, Coco? Cleave damage is cheating. She's like, wait, no, you don't understand. You're actually worse than what you're saying. You should feel terrible. Get the hell out of here. Quit your job. Like, what am I supposed to withdraw, like, take from that? Like, no, you need to understand, Muck. You're worse than you think. Don't come back. All right, I'm pretty happy with that video. I don't think I need to ask Noxxi for any changes. I wasn't with you in the split phase. I wanted to defend my damage a bit. Okay, well, that just means that you helped more on the boss and I helped more on killing the ads. Both were necessary. My god. Chat, listen to these try-hard elitists. These gatekeepers. Like, you're allowed to come, but only as long as you admit that you're terrible. Admit you were carried. Unbelievable. Look, hey, as I said in the video, Coco, like, after seeing everything, it certainly did not feel like a Quick Untamed was the best for that. However, I will say, like, as I mentioned when we first started discussing this, if I feel I have to play something I don't want to play to get content done, I'd rather just play another game. Like, that's just something with my personality. That's just a me thing. If it's like, hey, do you want to join us, but you have to make a Virtuoso, I'm like, I'm just gonna go play Fable from 2014. It worked well, though. I would say it was adequate. I would not say, like the stuff that Unteamed, I would say the stuff that Untamed brings was not anything that was, like, you know, great. Like, I never got off a successful AoE res because everybody was on point. I didn't really get to flex my CC because the friggin' MOA Signet spam or F3 or whatever they did just steals the whole CC meter. I didn't get to absorb more of the orb mechanics than them because I was melee and they were ranged, so it was more easy for them to absorb all the orbs than it was for me. Like for real, it was like for the people that were min-maxing it, my class was very much just adequate. It was just adequate. And like the boon radius thing, if they had brought a quick herald, the boon radius would have been larger and they could have divided up the damage more. So it definitely did not, like, it definitely feel like I did my part, right? I did my part, but I do not think that if I were to ever do that fight again, like if someone said, Muck, you've done Quick Untamed on Ceres, do you recommend it? I'd say no. I would say no. Like, it's blah, 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 blah. Erase Mesmer, yeah. Dude, I definitely... Do you guys remember when Virtuosos, was it their invulnerability shatter thing, got broken for like a couple weeks? That was a funny couple weeks. I was an outsider looking in. I wasn't doing any endgame rating, but I thought it was hilarious. Because I was like, oh my god, they're having to actually use different classes and not just 8 Mesmers. Ha 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 ha. You did amazing. I would just feel bad if you got my damage first try that I had to work for weeks ago. I mean, I did spend a few... I mean, like, one, I was playing on a class that I was already quite familiar with, and then... But I did it with different weapons, and I spent a few hours in the training room, and I definitely made a lot of mistakes. I will say the Jaguar thing was really irritating. Where it's like, you use the Jaguar stealth, and then you got to do your next hit before you take a tick of damage, which breaks you out of stealth. And especially with the EU ping, I got knocked out of the stealth before I could use it up many times. That's why as soon as I went outdoors, I changed back to Tiger just for Fury. Those weeks were funny enough to say that as someone who plays a lot of Vert. Yeah. At this point for PvP, except maybe CMs, I feel like I don't feel like you need a certain class. Roles, yes, but classes, no. Portals can be done by Mesmers, Thieves, and Necros. Those weeks are funny. Yes, having to play mechanics, mind blowing. Mark, imagine you can't use one of your pet skills that was like that with the Mesmer Shatter. I didn't change class play, just waited for the fix. Yeah, but again, like, I was just an outsider looking in, and I just thought it was funny because as a non-Mesmer main, I hate the fact that all tryhard groups have 6 virtuosos. I hate that. Like, to me, as someone with opinions on game balance, that means change something. That means buff someone else or nerf virtuosos. Like, the end game groups should not have 6 of 10 virtuosos. Like, there's 27 elite specs. There shouldn't be 60% of a group is just one of them. But that's how it is right now. That's a whole separate conversation, but that is something I believe.
Reach is a spear's prime
For these holes, we're gonna dodge Monk dies, right? Oh, it was the puddles thing, yeah, but part of it was the ping.
Switch to fang and claw.
It was funny watching the raid static vert main side is out with the fire because they forgot distortion was disabled. Like, let's see. But we OP, yeah.
Most have been practicing since before they could.
Ceres's Defiance bar is 3600, which is 4 MOAs. Oh wow. You're right though, Muck. They really went overboard with verts as they did with Firebrands in the past. It's different. Verts, like, there's other classes that can do vert damage, but vert can do their damage from very far away, and it pierces in a line, so it's essentially AoE, and they have invulns, and they have stupid CC. So that's kind of them. Whereas the other classes that do as much damage as verts, they're either melee, or they have less CC, or they have no invuln, or all of the above.
Just grab one from the rack. Show our cubs how a seasoned warrior handles a weapon.
Let's see. It was funny on fights like Airgen, suddenly you have to care about the shockwave, but at this point though, it goes down too fast, so your cooldown is slow anyway. Okay, I got you on Twitch and YouTube. Can you stop it looking so good?
Lose to a visitor you will. You shame yourselves.
You shame yourself, Cubs.
All your slack.
Fine joke. Half the points are mine alone.
Ugh, cease bickering.
Upgrade your bloodshot. It's making my OCD go nuts. Chat shorts. I don't really use that anymore. I should remove that one.
Time's up. Spears down. Everyone back here.
Mounts and more.
Our
Update.
newcomer wins fair and square.
Pathing.
Take note,
Update.
cubs. With practice, you'll
Racing
perform
meter.
with the poise of
I think
our
I'm done with
friends.
racing meter. Okay,
They
so
let me down.
Say that every time you do.
chat shorts remove.
Lose every time you do. Next
Those
time
kids.
I'm on the newcomers
Racing.
team.
Remove that, and then restart. Okay. There you go. My first consideration about which class to play is, do I like it? Second, am I any good at it? Yeah. Like I said, like if for example, Coco had been like, if you're willing to play vert, you could join us, I would have politely declined. Like, but she was like, okay, yeah, you can play whatever you like, and we'll make it work. I'm like, okay, that's awesome, but I want to also make sure I'm not dead weight. Like, if I'm playing Quick Untamed and it's doing half the damage of the Quick Herald in the other group, I'm gonna feel really bad. So I'm gonna do my best to make this work, but you know, we'll see how it goes. Did you know you can click the gear wheel in the upper right and sort by updates needed? No, I did not know that. I did not know that. Now I need a thumbnail for the Ceres video. Let's see. All right, we're done with this one. God, all those other freaking layers. What is that? Oh, God, that's Gwen. This is all the crap that you guys wanted to add to it. Dennis, turn off the minion, and hide the text for now. You know what my first thought would be? That, dude, I don't want to use AI art, but the first idea I have that it was probably impossible for me to make without it is, you know that scene from Attack on Titan where the Titan's peeking over the wall and then there's like the one guy's like, it's like I'm gonna fight him, like that, but it's me looking up at Ceres. Hang on. Attack on Titan. Let me see if I can find this scene. Make clickbait. What would the clickbait be? How I one-shot Ceres. Did you clear your Twitch storage? Yeah, I purged it. Lost 6 years worth of highlights. Hang on. What does this look like on here? Now, could I get Saris up there and then my guy here? Let's see. Saris, Guild Wars 2. You didn't do a stream for the cleaning? Plag, I had to run a script for 17 hours. Did you want to watch a script delete 6 years of video footage for 17 hours? Muck you. You're as bad as Coco making fun of my damage. Yes? Shut up, Emily. Hold on, what's going on? Your damage is laughable. That's why I usually do boons. So no one can look at the damage. Oh my god, freaking lag. At least we got good music. How come you don't try Condi Quick Untamed? It has way less CC available to it. That's the short version. You don't need CC in that fight? Okay, I wasn't answering you for that fight. I was answering for you in the general sense. Like, why am I not playing it right now? Also, real talk, with how many times we had failings on the ads reaching the boss, it felt like we needed another power DPS to me. Because like when I was not helping kill the ads were reaching the boss. Because I was power and the verts were Condi, my damage on ads was a lot higher than theirs until the last few seconds. And when I was not helping them, the ads always reached the boss. When I was helping them, they still reached the boss like twice. So it kind of felt like we needed one or two power DPS would have been great. But that's my novice opinion of the situation. Xander, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. Welcome. Okay. Burp. Alright, so I wanna have Saris up here. This is going to be weird. Alright, I need a new layer here. He's a big boy. This is gonna be difficult. Let's see. Reduce the opacity for a second. I need to figure out exactly where to cut this. Let's see. Try this out, chat. copy that and go to a new layer and paste that there. And it's a new layer, and then just turn that one off. Wait. Let me try something. What if I put this above the border layer? It looks like that. It's okay. All right. Cut out his wings. Move this over. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Ah! Something went very wrong. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's that one. Let's see, just keep the full Titan hand. Yeah, I'll keep the Titan hand there. But I'm trying to get the, like, fire and stuff behind him. Just do select by color here.
Gather round, lucky cubs you are. Today, why don't you introduce yourself?
Thank you. My name is
Fine strike!
Alright, hold on. Let's hide that for a second.
Will we learn to explode things with our minds?
My grandma said
Your grandma's mad in the head.
Where's the eraser?
Out, and I use magic.
Maximum hardness.
I don't wanna be. Go mad in the head.
Okay. So there's that, and he's going above the border now.
Seems we have some misconceptions about magic.
And
And I'll clarify some things.
Deft defense!
giving Saris the Titan hand. Such as it is. It's art! Alright. Is the hand going to be coming over the wall? Yeah, there we go. It's art! Alright, so now I need my guy here. No, is that? Well, I got a few options. I could try to get a screenshot of my Asura from behind and put him here. Or I can just put a wizard hat on the dude. I'm not sure which. Let me see. Wizard hat PNG. Put the plushie. Screenshot from character selection screen. I mean, hold on a sec. Like, I'm looking like this is... Don't know if people can... I don't know if people can, like, really identify, like, what this is without... Put the orange guy? Trump? What? No. What does he have to do with this? Hold on, let me just try to get a hat PNG. See what happens. The other orange guy? You're not narrowing it down. Okay. Alright, let's try this. That is not a PNG! Alright, 2 new layer. Perfection. It's perfection. Disrespectful, you're not a human, Muck, you're a Asura. I am what I am.
And win for teaching our cubs.
Did they finish? Oh, they already finished. Okay.
Fine work out of you, cubs.
Try the Guild Wars 2 chair. The chair? What? Oh, do you mean the one where you, like, stand on the rock? Put it lower so it covers the head. I could shrink the hat, but I think it's funny leaving it oversized. Alright. Need some text on it. Alright, what should the... We need to figure out the title for the video. And what it's going to say on the thumbnail. Attack on Saris. No, it's got to include challenge mode, because tons of people have done Saris. I haven't done challenge mode. Easy CM tutorial boss. I don't know. We got the whole I Tried series. I could just have, like, I Tried Saris challenge mode. Like, honestly, I think that would do well. Like, I have a long series of videos called I Tried, so, like, that's already established. Quick Untamed carried on Saris. Quick Untamed carried Saris CM. Oh my god. Friggin' disgusting virtuosos. I destroyed Saris CM, it was easy. Get to the get to the point, Saris CM with Coco's notes. Dude, she might be listening. Yeah, I didn't have time to read any of this. Like, 'cause she gave me this when we were there. Alright, like, we were there at the fight, and she's like, here. And she freaking sends me this, chat. She sends me this, and we're, like, about to pull. And I feel bad, because I know she did a lot of work on this, but I had no time to read this. I needed this, like, 3 days before. Put a screenshot of that. Oh, man. Are you willing to read it now? Why? I've mastered the fight. I mean, maybe I could, like... maybe I could, like, put it in the corner somewhere? I don't know if this is gonna work.
Grind him to pace.
I don't know. Like, when this is thumbnail size, I think that just looks weird. I don't think that really works. It's a funny idea though. It's like the Star Wars text curl. just end the video with the Star Wars curl. There we go. That's how the video ends. It's just like the notes going fast. Yeah, I didn't want you to feel like you have to take notes. It's just for you to have some info to fall back on. It's the manual. It's part of it. You know what's funny? Empowered. 3 greens that need 3 people to succeed. Won't be relevant. We all downstated because this was relevant. On our kill, we all downstated because of this mechanic. Won't be relevant. You don't need this. You don't need that. Replace the wall with the notes. I would have to select the layer and like around his fingers and stuff. I don't want to do that. I think this is okay. All right. I could make the words be part of the wall. You know what? I actually kind of like that idea. I could have the words be part of the wall and have his fingers destroying one of the letters. Hang on. Whoa, 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 no. Dang it, come on. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so...
It's that time again. Intermission! Don't wander far. We'll be back in the thick of it soon.
Make the words dripping fire. Dripping fire. I don't know if I'm capable of that. Mesmer icon crossed out. Is this GIMP? Yeah, this is GIMP. This is poor man's Photoshop. Do highly recommend if any of you need to do stuff like this. Alright, and then I'll put this under the hat layer. Okay, so first off, it needs a background. Grow 10. Ooh, that's not it. Alright, and then... Where is this guy? He needs to be up here. Okay. I'm gonna need the fingers to be above it too. Or just like erase part of the words. And then the wizard. Where's the wizard hat layer? That's it. I want to make sure the text is like understandable. I'm really liking this so far. Fingers are not part of Sarah's. Yeah, I know. I need to cut them out. All right. Ooh. Oh, can I remember where I had it? I had a thing from an old project that would be perfect here. I gotta remember where it is though. Template Singer unlocks. Was it this one? This. This is what I want. It's the challenge moat. I can make it be the O. I like that. I like that. Okay. So we're going to take all this and let's see, duplicate the layer and merge the group and then turn that one off. All right. So then let's reduce the opacity and where's the eraser? What are you doing? Art! I'm doing art.
Dramatic, though accurate. I'll start with claw and beg to keep this fight fair. Provide a challenge. I'll up the ante.
All right, turn the opacity back up. Yeah, it looks okay. It looks all right. If you manage to add Megan Fox, it'll look like your average Michael Bay poster. No, man, dude. I love Transformers. The worst part of Transformers movies are all the humans running around. Get them out of here. I'm here to watch giant robots. Put flames in text instead of white. Wouldn't that might be hard to read though. Let's see. Select by color. Select the white part. Let's see. Grow by 1 pixel. Alright, so we could do whatever in there now. Yeah, that's how I usually color it. Is that difficult to... Okay, keep in mind a YouTube thumbnail is often like this big when you see it on YouTube. Is that difficult to read? I don't know if that's better or worse. It's okay. That looks good. White outline. You need to put an untamed stink cloud. What if you try white and blue like challenge mode?
Happy trailer day.
What if we do like dark blue to light blue? I don't like that. White to blue? No, not really a fan of that. Yellow orange was nice. Yeah, I thought so too. It's just a matter of making sure it's legible. It has to be legible. I just heard welcome to Harvest Den. Someone just got trucked. Sarah's bigger than just CM. No, I like having the word stretch across the whole thing. I'm just wondering if, hang on, alpha to selection, new layer, grow by 5 pixels. If I do that, I have to cut out the hands again.
Title of Spearmaster for my sharp sense of style.
Should I make an effort to keep the white outline? Put a spear on your back? Okay, I can play with that in a second. Alright, let's try this. Alright, hold on. Turn the opacity down. The opacity. Turn the opacity down again. Alright. Eraser. Opacity. Okay. What does that leave us with? Oh, no. Better. Better. Alright, someone said put like a spear on your back or something. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with this so far. Alright, so we need like a weapon on our back or something. Or a hammer. I was spear hammer for the run. Give Sarah's googly eyes. Let's see, yours to Klobjarny. Let's search Klobjarny PNG. Dude, cutting out a Klobjarny would be an absolute mucking nightmare. Alright, let's just search spear PNG. Okay, I got something. Let me just see how this looks. That is not a PNG! Muck you, Google! Hold on, let's see what we can do here. Google always be messing with me with these. Alright, new layer. Okay, hang on. Alright, that gets rid of that stuff. And then... Eraser. Erase his hand. Alright. There we go. Now he has a spear. You can always add layer mask and erase to help be easier to undo an erase you don't like, but maybe you already know what she's not to. I have used layer mask for a few tricks. I haven't used it for that particular one, so I think I actually didn't know that. Smudge brush can make the colors, the fingers, the same color as fingers. Where's smudge? Hold on, I'm gonna save this before I do this. I haven't saved any of this so far. Give Saris angry eyebrows. Mr. Angry Eyes. Oh boy, it's taking a minute. Why is it... It's like confined. That stupid yellow square. No. Nah. Nah. I don't think I like that. Cause it's like this is it's his shoulder and then his hand's like this, and we're just like blending the shoulder with the hand. It looks weird. All right. I think I'm satisfied with that. Wait. Oh, the spear is, there we go. Does the spear need a little outline? Hang on. Chad, I hate making thumbnails. Like, right now it's kind of fun because I'm just, like, talking screw with you guys, but, oh my god. Dude, it takes as much, it's, like, more stressful making a thumbnail than it is making a video. Because, like, you do the thumbnail poorly, and, like, the whole video does poorly. It sucks. There we go. Make the emblem on his back the quickness icon. Alright, that's pretty good. Hold on. Let's see. Gilbert's 2 boons. I have a thing for that. Wait, where is it? Wait, what? Oh, it's way over there. Hang on. Let me duplicate this layer so I can absolutely butcher it. Okay. No, that looks weird. Alright, so first off that. Acceptable? His eyes should be glowing red. His what? Saris's? Red glowy eyes effect PNG. I don't know how to do that. Okay. Copy. Let's see if this will work. That's not a PNG! I freaking... Oh my god. Alright. Is that acceptable? Ugh. It's CM, he needs the glowing eyes. It's done. He's got glowing eyes. Put several dozen tiny mesmer portals scattered. I'm not freaking putting mesmer portals in. PNG is the type file, it's not the transparency. It's not, it wasn't a transparent PNG. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, thumbnails. Ceracium. Okay. So now... Now, one thing I considered was putting in the ARC DPS log into the description so people could see it, but I'm not going to do that because then the freaking tryhards like Coco are going to nitpick and talk about how bad my damage actually was and how I should feel terrible about myself, so I'm not going to do that. You'd be like, actually, I found 37 more mistakes you made. Let's see. Did I put this under I tried? I don't know if I should. Alright, just do that. Just Guild Wars 2. Oh god. Ceres, CM, Challenge Mode, Guild Wars 2, GW, GW2, Best Build, Top NA Player, New Ceres Strat, Speed Run, Best Guide. Best Guide EU. Best Guide NA. Asura Best. Mighty Teapot. No, I'm not doing it. Oh, I got ours too.
Can you keep up with the rush?
No, bro. Add Quick Untamed. Oh, that's good. I should do that. Let's see. Untamed, Ranger, Quick, Quickness, Best Class, Best Race. Actually, Google might take that one the wrong way. We're gonna delete that one. Best Build. How about that? Oh, we already had that one. Okay, good. You played with the top NA player? I am the top NA player in my own little head. Alright. Let's see if that worked. See, I'm glad I got to do this while hanging out with you guys. I would have never spent this much time on this freaking thumbnail if I wasn't chatting with y'all at the same time. Almost canceled, almost canceled. Yeah. Alright. What's going on in here? I'll say, I know they buffed the Ranger Spear damage. I really do not like the feel of using it. Like, in terms of just like how it feels to use, it's not an enjoyable weapon. Go into stealth, break the stealth. Go into stealth, break the stealth. If anything else hits you, they broke your stealth and you don't get to do damage. Just crap like that. And then the little hop thing. Hang on. This thing, it feels really clunky compared to, like, the Staff 3 movement.
The rumors are true.
Easy.
Move
I like the bonks of the hammer. Yeah, the hammer feels good. The maces feel really good, but hammer maces just does way less damage. So I swapped a spear hammer to try to just min-max to... Because again, I really just didn't want to be dead weight. So I was trying to squeeze out as much as I could out of my class as possible. But now that we're done with that... Jeez, I might go back to maces. Greatsword hammer. Greatsword has burst and then a long window of low damage afterwards, so it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird about it. Alright. Can we switch back to the balance patch before? I miss Ellie, Spear, and Ranger, miss Hammer. Mace skill recharge is really good, so it feels good. That, and also, it constantly does small heals on you. It gives you barrier. It does self-cleansing every 10 seconds. It has a lot of CC on it. Like, the maces just have, like, a nice kit. And it's fair that they do less damage as a trade-off, but the problem is that Spear does more damage and just, in my opinion, does not feel good to play. How's Ellie doing lately? I have no idea. Chat, how's Ellie doing lately? Please handle that question for me. Let's see. There we go. Alright. Put that in early. Is bow untamed okay-ish? I don't know if you mean short bow or long bow, but either way, I think there are builds that use it. No apologies, but going for full feature expansions is dying... Wait. Hold on, what? No apologies, Mukluk, but going for full feature expansions to dying world episodes being sold as expansions isn't going up in the world. Also, if they're so successful, why in the hell are people leaving the sequel to Warhammer Online garbage waste to... Wait, what? Why are people leaving the sequel to Warhammer Online garbage... What? What are you talking about? To work on Horizon and not coming back or hiring more people for the not sequel to Guild Wars Original and hiring only for Horizon Online. Lorette, I'm happy to talk to you. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. How about putting the Cloud Journey in another class that at least gets good usage? Or I could just put it in my underwater build, yeah. What time does the evening stream start? About 5 hours from now. I'll be wrapping up in a little bit. We'll raid somebody and I'll be back in 5 hours for the evening stream. He's trying to be close. No, I get it. He was trying to... Like, I'm guessing when he said Garbage Waste 2, he was talking about Guild Wars 2, but the whole bit about Warhammer and Horizon, I don't know what they're talking about. So, if they're talking about, like, developers left one company to work for another company or something, I'm just not informed. I can't answer anything on that. As far... Look, they said... They basically don't like that they went for full feature expansions to living world episodes. I disagree that it's a living world episode. Because we are getting a lot more in these mini expansions than we did from Living World. Right? And Living World was alright, but Living World, literally in Living World Season 1, 2, 3, and 4 combined, we never got a new way to play our character. We didn't get new elite specs, we didn't get new weapons, we didn't get new weapon proficiencies, we didn't get the weapon specializations, we didn't get any new ways of playing our characters in 4 Living World seasons combined. Okay? We got Skyscale and Roller Beetle and Story and some world maps, which is all fine. But the things that get me the most excited for is new ways of building my character. In Soto, that was expanded weapon proficiencies and the weapon master specialization. That opened a ton of doors. In Janthier, it was the spears, which again opened up a lot of builds. Aside from that, yes, we get story, yes, we get more maps, which is the same. We also got the homestead thing. We got the, for people who are really into building a home, that's a thing in Janthier. I don't really care about that, but that's there for people that want it. There's also the new raid, the new convergences in both of them, the new strike missions. So, I mean, I think it is completely fair to say that you're unhappy with the new mini expansions because you're not getting as much as the old ones. That's completely fair. I do not think
Lady Cara raided my stream with 1 viewers.
Hey, Lady Cara, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. I think it's completely fair if you say that you're not happy with the new expansions because they provide less than the old ones. Totally valid. I do not think it's fair to say they're the same as Living World episodes because that's just not true. We are getting way more than the Living World episodes were. I like having a set schedule they actually stick to, knowing a full year ahead when we're getting in a win. I agree with that, yeah. I like that every 3 months we're getting like a huge update. Everyone complained about the living world model and how little there was to do in them. Yeah, and also I think it hurt their company. Like, how weird was that model, right? They spent a lot of time, they made a new thing, they gave it out for free, and then they charged for it later. So you would feel bad if you didn't get it when it was free. Like that. Most companies, when they make a new thing, they charge for it, and then maybe it becomes free later. They were doing it backwards. Like, it was such a weird model. They probably lost so much money during the time that they spent resources working on that. It was good for us, bad for them for that time period. Warhammer Online has a free server made by fans. Can't recall the name right now. It's still mediocre at best. I don't know. Okay, I have greatly enjoyed my time in various Warhammer games, but I don't know anything about Warhammer Online. I think we need to keep expectations realistic as well. ANET doesn't have a huge studio budget. Blizzard. Yeah. Yeah. My whole thing is just to keep people informed. Be like, hey, this is what is in this expansion, and now you know if you wish to purchase it. You know, stuff like that. And if they don't like it, that's okay. But honestly, the fact that I'm getting a playtime on and off for a year that I enjoy for 25 bucks, I'm unbothered. You know, if I was playing WoW, it would be the cost of the game and the cost of the expansion and then $15 a month. Like, it's... The price tag of this game is very, very small for the amount of enjoyment I get out of it. And I'm okay with that price tag. But if you're not, then that's fine. You can, now you know, and you can move on to something else. Hopefully not just whining in my Twitch chat. Let's see. You think you're the top NA player, but you did Saris on EU with Germans? Well, someone had to carry them. I'm sorry, Coco, I'm kidding. Don't hit me. Coco's gonna come in here with a baseball bat. I looked through the video again. If you want to explain all the stacks, there is a big AoE hit at 50%, which also gave one stack. You could add a comment if you wish to, if you're interested. You can teach me. The Panther Stealth plus Spear 4 is only a small DPS increase. Drop that and just go Spear 5-2-3 autos 5-2 ambush. Feels pretty smooth. Yeah, it feels okay. It's just weird. It's like in the act of pressing 5 and in the moment before your 2 goes off, you basically turn your attack off. So it's like, yeah, I basically give up an auto to do a not auto and then do a big hit. So I don't know, it doesn't feel very fluid to me. It feels weird. Part of it might be the animation. The fact that this spear is two-handed but I use one hand really bothers me too. Muck, what do you think of the fact that some boons are build gated? What do you mean? Do you mean like quickness boons and alacrity boons? Is that what you're talking about, or something else? Did every class get spear? Yes, all 9 classes got spear. Yeah. So Tomahawk, originally there was a period of time where only Chronomancer would join a group and provide quickness and alacrity. And since that time, there is now a build for every single class that provides quickness. And there is a build for every single class that provides alacrity. So I think it is completely acceptable how it is now, and we've come a long way. Now, when I say class, I mean base class. A ranger can become an untamed to give quickness, or it can become a druid and give alacrity, or it can become a soul beast and just do damage, or it can do either a druid or untamed to be just damage. Every base class has a quickness build, an alac build, a heal build, and pure DPS build. And that's kind of wild. There's only 2 of them. Only 2 of what? The boons? Like, quick alac. Well, no, there's regeneration and protection and 25 stacks of might and fury and swiftness and resolution. I mean, there's lots of other boons. But those are all usually provided by the support, who gives up a lot of their damage to be able to do that. Warrior has an alac build. Yeah, Bladesworn. And there's DPS Bladesworn and there's heal alac Bladesworn, which is a little weird, but it works. Are you excited for the next update? I am excited for the next update, yes. It's next Tuesday. I remember when only Chrono had alacrity and quickness during early hot. Yeah, lots of people called it Chrono Jail because they felt like they had to play it to get into their guild groups, but they didn't want to. I like providing boons and being needed by my group, but some people hated it. Some people hated it. Hey Muck, any advice for a baby necro? I mean, same advice as anyone who's playing a new class for the first time. Read all your skills, get used to what they do. Don't be afraid to try different things out during the leveling process, because that's, you know, you got a lot of freedom then. Additionally, if you don't already know it, you can go into the PvP lobby, and while you're in there, you have all skills unlocked, so you could try things out on target dummies and just get a feel for it. I really don't like that all the classes can do everything. I like the individuality of the classes, which is why I miss Banners and Spirits. I agree with you. Now, first of all, not all classes can do everything. For example, try asking a support mechanist to battle revive your party. They can't, you know? A Druid and Scourge are really good at reviving. Firebrand and Tempest have some in-combat reviving. And then there's classes like Mechanist that have none. And Herald as well. So there are, you know, differences. Some supports can block projectiles and others can't. You know, projectile blocks, projectile reflects, boon rip off of enemies, cleansing. There's different levels of all of those things that you can do. And it does make some differences. I do miss Spirits and I do miss Banners, like the way they used to be. I agree with that. You know, in some ways, it's nice in World of Warcraft. It's like, okay, if we want a health buff on our party, we need a priest or a warlock imp. If we want blessings, we need a paladin. If we want the ability to summon people to our group that show up late, we need a warlock here to make a summoning stone. You know, like each class has something it can do that is unique, and that's kind of cool. In Guild Wars 2, we have so much freedom with our builds that you can't even always trust that, you know, just because that guy's a ranger doesn't mean he's bringing the thing that you think he's going to bring, stuff like that. It's like, we have so much freedom that we have the freedom to make terrible builds. So sometimes it's bad, and sometimes it's good. Let's see. I've gotten far more than 25 hours of Janthier, and if I get $1 an hour from a game, I consider it good, so there you go. All right. Okay, cool. I think I caught up on the big questions. Let me pop back over to Mistlock here. And I've got to wrap things up here, chat. I am about out of time. As always, thank you guys so much for stopping by today. I hope you guys had fun. A few plugs on my way out. If you happen to be new to my channel, my name is Muck. I stream every evening and every weekday morning. I will be back in about 5 hours for the evening stream. I'll be doing Guild Wars 2 stuff on the NA servers at that time, and I'll be doing a giveaway. And yes, EU and NA can both enter the giveaway if you fancy it. Next Tuesday, if you only come here on Tuesdays, is going to be really, really big. That is when the new update is coming out. I'm going to be promoting the plush for this guy. That I got approval from ArenaNet to do, and probably going to arrange some giveaways, stuff like that. And nearing that 100K subscribers on YouTube, when that happens, I'm going to be doing a giveaway with a whole bunch of stuff, and I've already got 3 legendaries prepared, and I'm trying to get some more. And yeah, that's everything. Hit the follow button on Twitch, like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. There's links to that in the chat. And a special thank you to our patrons as always. Could not do what I do without them. There's a link to that as well if you're interested. You guys have a great rest of your day. I will raid someone on the Twitch side just to keep the love in the Guild Wars 2 section. Let me see who is live right now. Everybody is screaming Laura, Laura, Laura. Is Laura actually live? I'm looking for her. Are you sure? Why am I not seeing her? I would literally not think she's live if you hadn't told me. Hold on. Twitch.tv. Is she playing Monster Hunter or something? Why do I not see her in the Guild Wars 2 section? She's in the Guild Wars 2 section. Oh, Twitch says she has 1 viewer. Okay, I guess I would have had to scroll down like 20 pages. Okay. I guess she literally just went live. Or her viewer counter isn't working at the moment. All right, yeah, I'll raid Laura. I was complaining about her today. All right, everyone, tell her that this is, she is being rewarded for being on time. that she's being rewarded for on time. Oh, there we go. Her viewership just updated from 1 to 100. All right, I'll see you guys over there. Y'all have a good evening, and I will be back tonight. Yeah.